Alright. Hello, hello. I just realized the mic isn't muted. The mic isn't muted. Hello, hello. Oh, we're in clan. Beautiful. Let's use my bigger face cam for this. I might reset. I can't tell if the face cam's in time or not. How are you all doing? Also, in case you all follow the channel, you'll notice recently we put out a base link video. And the base link's pretty good. I've used it 2 days. I went negative 243 and negative 230. And I am rather high in trophies. However, because I know you're all going to bring it up, this negative 320 was not with the base. I can prove it if you want. Let's go to a defense from yesterday. So that's the base I used yesterday. I wanted to try a box base. I'm aware you can't see me right now. Whereas today, use this base. And it's so good. So I changed all the multis to singles and I moved a few of the sweepers. Because I don't really care about air spam. I'd much rather stop Super Archer Clone. But yeah, this base is good. Oh, Dobbs. Oh, shoot. Dobbs is good. I knew that, though. But yeah, hating on the new Root Rider meta. Yeah, dude, have you seen the defenses? Root Riders. Root Riders. Not Root Riders. This guy used Super Miners, so I was always going to defend that. Root Riders. Root Riders. Super Drags. Root Riders. 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 Zap Lalo. Root Riders, Root Riders, Root Riders, Root Riders. I mean, it is all Root Riders. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. But, it's alright. It's alright. Hello, hello. Nice facial hair. I don't know if I like it. I've never grown a beard before. Until the last 2 months. I've decided to do it. I've come to the conclusion that I look terrible with it, but somehow a mo looks better on me when I'm casting. You guys can disagree. Stuff it. We can put a poll in chat, can't we? Oh, let's do it. Oh, that's the saddest thing. Who's hooked? Oh, I can't see chat. Oh, there we go. There you go. How was your Legends Day? Yeah, yesterday was bad. I've got a YouTube video coming out for yesterday talking about what you do when it's negative 320. Today was awesome. I changed base and it's epic. And I still don't know why this base link is getting so much hate. Because it's quite common high up in Legends. And it's defending like mad. Just change all the multis to singles and you're good. The chin bit is a bit odd. Yeah, I was just letting it grow out to see how much it would grow. It's not growing very much. It looks a bit stupid. But thankfully when I'm casting, it doesn't look at... Like if I cast it like this, it'd look bad. I don't think it looks as bad when I'm staring down the camera. Bro, what? What the hell is going on? 5.5k, nice. Keep it up, cat. Hooked with beard looks so unfamiliar. I know. I'm gonna shave it a little bit tomorrow because I'm hosting my own event and I can't look like I'm off the street. You actually have to be good at Lalo to do Zap Lalo. It sucks because I'm bad at Lalo. I mean, the only way you're gonna practice, get better is to practice. But yeah, Zap Lalo is brutal. I'm not the best Lalo player, but I've never had a problem with the Lalo part of Zap Lalo. It's the Sui. If you make one mistake with your funnel, which I do every single time, you fail. How old are you? I guess I'll keep that to myself. I don't like telling people age. Doesn't really matter. Only using Zap Lalo. Nice! Not using the Root Riders. Tell you what, if you get to high Legends, which clearly means you're reasonable with Zap Lalo, you will have a good time. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of single Infernos in high Legends at the moment. Are you serious? got kicked! Bro, how am I meant to stream stars attacks? I'm gonna have to turn clan invites on. It's because my Sui gets nothing? Yeah, same. Oh. I'm gonna have to get... Sorry, people. Are you on Twitch too? Not today. Not today. We are trying to stream on Twitch more, but my PC is not capable of that. We're going to be able to take notes from stars. Yeah, it's my job today not only to entertain you all with and talk about what Stars is doing, but to try and help you understand what he's doing so you can do it themselves. What? The facial hair lost? Oh no. Facial hair lost. Damn. Alright. Well, no, I appreciate that, guys. I'm Avinash. Well, I figured it's someone from stream. That wasn't too hard to think of. I said Stars stream. I don't understand what... Like, don't get me wrong. I understand why he has to kick me, but it's not like I'm bringing the trophies of the clan down. I've taken all my defenses, although apparently 5,900 is not that high. I found out the other day it's not that high. I threed that guy who kicked you, still salty. Ayo. Yeah, no, no one's saying you have to replicate Stars. You just have to watch and understand what he's doing. And if you can do what he's doing 10% worse, or even 20% worse, you're going to triple a lot. Oh, I love Stars' channel. I'll watch it as much as I can. Well, not every video, but I'll watch a few of them. But it's hard when he's not... There's no commentary... There's no notes, there's no nothing. It's just him showing how good he is and, you know, respect to him. But I guess that's why I like our channel a bit more than his. We have him on the channel more than, aside from his channel, more than any other channel, unless you want to go to Na'Vi Wars. But even then, that's only one. We have him live on the channel every month. We do a couple other videos with him, so I try and explain what he's thinking. So if you want to learn, this is probably the best place. I still haven't got an invite. He's... That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, 5983 is not... It's not insane on the ranks, no. But... I've never finished a season above 6k. So that's my goal. Yeah, look at that. It's not even high at all. You know, I've had a top... I've had, I think, 4 or 5 top 1000 seasons. Maybe a couple more. But only... Some of them are in the 900s. I've had 2 in the 500s and a couple in the 700s. I want a top 500 finish one day, but it's not going to happen this season because I started pushing late, and in a season like this where offense is so strong, you can't start pushing late. I was upgrading my Barb King, so I've only pushed 10 days, and I'm pretty happy. I was gonna say I'm live on YouTube. I should have done that. Stars will remove me off his friends list. Chat, I had Galadon on my friends list for 3 years. It was the best thing about opening Clash of Clans. You'd see if Galadon's online. He deleted me recently. And honestly, I don't know if I can recover. I don't know if I can recover. I tied it for you on YouTube. Oh, no, I won! Oh, I didn't know. Is the poll ongoing? No. Oh, I get to choose when the poll ends. Okay, facial hair is a yes. We're going to end the poll. All right. I was going to drink. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're here. The only problem with Legends attacks, I don't know when he's going to start with the Zap Quake, so I don't know when to start commentating. Stars live attacks. This guy is one of the best Legends League players in the world, if not the best, but this season, he's not number one, which is rather unusual. He's made it a habit of finishing number one every season, but Itsu is putting up one hell of a fight. Let's see if Stars can come back in the last couple of days. It's still on. There's 3 days left. And let's see what Stars can do live on the channel. You think most people, when they do live attacks, they're going to be about 10% worse because the nerves get to them. Not Stars. He's attacked on the World Championship stage. Pressure doesn't get to him. He eats pressure for breakfast. King coming in here. If he could get another wall break for the King to get the scatter, that would be awesome. But I don't think that's possible. But still, nice little opener here. Yeah, unfortunate. So King ability goes off. He's going to have to freeze the Invis Tower here. He's very patient with it. But he's going to get that Town Hall. Beautifully done. Jeez, he did that freeze last second. Completely unnecessarily. But I do respect it. Now that scatter is up. But it's kind of presents a nice Stone Slammer or what is it? Battle Drill location. Should he choose to do that. We see the Lalo on the top side. Yet again, the Siege Machine or the Royal Champion are yet to be deployed. We'll see where he decides to deploy them. Make sure he gets a Lava Hound in the Warden ability. You'll see Stars do this almost every single attack today. And yep, as I suspected, we have the Drill coming in to get rid of the Scatter Shot. Couple of Headhunters sprinkled in with behind the Skeleton spell. They get rid of that defensive queen really easily. We're still... No, we have used our Royal Champion. She's with the Lalo, so I completely missed that. Notice he's using the Fox with the Royal Champion. Just the best hero equipment to use... the best pet to use with the Royal Champion. But he's not using the Diggy. We've seen some people that do Queen Charge Lalo will bring the Diggy with the Warden because they're going to be using the Royal Champion with the Lalo every time. But when it comes to Zap Lalo, you'll quite often see Stars not send the Royal Champion with the Lalo troops. Particularly on Diamond or box spaces because you don't want to send the Royal Champion through the Town Hall. This attack's coming to its inevitable Canenza? Is that the word? Something... Symphony, word, he got the 3-star. I need to wake up. That is one of the worst commentated attacks I have ever done. I kept pausing. All right, that's my warm-up attack. I'm allowed to warm up, right? He's doing 48 attacks on stream today. I think I'm allowed to warm up. Oh, so many ums, ahs. Nice attack, though. Nice attack. Now, which one was his highest account? I don't think it was this one. Let's have a look, so... No, that's his rank 4. He didn't reset rank 1 or 2, did he? Oh, I got that wrong. So that's his 10 stars account. That's quite consistently his top account. Did that not finish? Yeah, it finished rank 1 last season. Wonder if that's how it's the same one when you've got 6 accounts. I have 1 defense left. Oh, that just... Hopefully Stars doesn't hit you, but he's got 48 accounts. Oh, 48 attacks. Jeez. I'm hooked. Chat, you're trolling. You're trying to get me booted. Surely has to be live. Alright, I gotta do something quickly. Oh, I should not have done that. But that's not going to fix it. Alright. Ah! I'm still here. I have to do something quickly. I need to go into my iPad and remove all the background tabs, including Clash. How good is this screen? Surely he's live. Oh my god. How am I meant to know he's all the way down there? Well, that's my fault. Oh. Wait! Is this the same Phoenix that's in chat at the moment? I'm so sorry, Phoenix. Both for the fact that you're getting hit by stars and for the other fact that we missed the start of your attack. Nice base, though. This base is so toxic. But it's not really well set up to stop Zap Lalo. I'm telling you guys, there's 2 poison towers up here, and I still think this is an almost guaranteed triple. Because there's 2 single infernos and a monolith. And that scatter's going to be tanked for really easily. But these multis are going to put in work. Jeez, have I jinxed this? Lalo's not looking very strong. The Royal Champion still has ability. Chat, to all of the Town Hall 16s, have you gotten the Max Fox yet? Most of you should start getting the Max Fox in the next couple of days. Shame that drill didn't open 1 extra wall, but yeah, this is wrecked. This is wrecked. Alright, so that's the 6 stars account. Name Eric. Oh, nice. That's his teammate. Well, yeah, tough luck for him. Galadon gonna have a downfall after this. Oof. I hope Galadon doesn't. Galadon's such a nice dude. So how... Am I clearly the lowest guy in the clan? Yeah, I'm definitely too low. I was about to say I'm nearly high as Klaus, but I bet you he hasn't done his attacks today. Bro, Wait, who's the guy who kicked me? He's 40 cups higher than me. I bet you he has attacked. 253. 323. Okay, I have no idea if he's attacked today or not. 7 stars. A really peculiar looking ring base here. With 3 single infernos and the base building meta in a high legends at least, and eventually it will transfer to low legends, but the base building meta in high legends really lends itself to Zap Lalo. Why is that? Because there are so many single infernos, and single infernos do nothing to Lalo attacks. Obviously they do hurt your heroes, but you're not trying to use your heroes to take down the whole base at Town Hall 16. This multi-archer tower has been a pain. Thankfully, the ice golem is going to slow it down, but still, our archer queen takes probably a little too much damage there. Really nice wall break here. Allows the king to go in, but also the queen to wrap around. And if we can activate this poison tower here, I really don't see what this base is going to do. It's Hawk on defense as well. Jeez, a top player, pro versus pro, and this king's going to take down the monolith through the wall. Oh my word, that gauntlet ability is so broken. He also gets rid of the multi-archer tower through the wall. Are you kidding? Look at what's left on this base. Still, Star's taking no risks here. He is going to blimp the town hall, and this is what you're going to do on 95% of ring bases. Blimp comes over. Needs to get rid of the town hall quickly, though. Otherwise, a lot of our loons are going to step in the town hall poison. Look at that. They are going to navigate their way around it. Beautifully done by Stars there. Now, this back end looks toxic, but there's no splash damage at all. So all we got to do is use our spells wisely. We are sitting on a lot of spells. There's the Nader. A good Nader to stop a Super Archer clone blimp, but aside from that, not going to do a whole lot. Our queen is still alive. Anytime you do a Zap Lalo hit and your queen lives throughout the battle, you know the base was dominated. 3 swag spells on top of that. And that is the perfect attack to show you that, yes, ring bases are good against Zap Lalo, but if you run 3 single infernos, you're gonna get tripled. You're gonna get tripled. You're gonna get tripled. Nice, Stars. So good. Been practicing the spirit walk. The spirit walk is rather strong. Is that what people are calling it? Spirit walk rather than fox walk. I don't know. Spirit walk sounds like you're doing a ghost tour though. Like you've got a spirit box out and you're talking to your dead, I don't know, cousin or something. I don't know why I picked cousin. Swag RC? Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, my bad. I definitely should be seeing a Swag RC. Now we see stars on another ring base, but rather than 3 singles, it is 3 multi-infernos, and we're going to see the difference that it makes. Now, Rage Tower's got a pretty big nerf at the end of Town Hall 15 and the start of Town Hall 16, but you can still see they're really effective. Look at that. That is in range of so many defenses. That is going to be a nightmare to get rid of. Really nice zap here. Doesn't get insane value, but gets nice value, and there is no builder hut nearby to heal this eagle. So I doubt this eagle is going to survive. So essentially, going to take down the eagle with the zaps as well. Sneaky gob. Now, I can't believe Stars does these attacks with only 1 sneaky gob to funnel. Generally, if I was going to do Zap Lalo, I would bring a few more funnel troops than Stars does, just so that, you know, the Sui goes well. But regardless, you can still obviously make this army work. Now, look at this. Because there's a invis tower next to the town hall, Stars is coming in with the log launcher. Like I said in the last attack, 95% of the time on a ring base, you want to bring a blimp to blimp the town hall. But with this zap and with this log launcher, I think Stars believes he can Sui the town hall. And if he gets the town hall down, then it's definitely worth it. He activates the invis tower as well on top of that, and got a beautiful funnel, thanks mainly to this dead zone over here and the value the baby drag got. And this base is wrecked. There is nothing left on this base. He wants to save his queen ability as late as possible, because if he can pop... Oh, he already used her ability. No! No! Hooked! Learn to commentate! Oh, now this gets interesting. He has to... Why didn't he pop the warden? I thought he'd pop the warden earlier to get that town hall down. I think he still gets this, but geez, he has made a meal out of this. Did he get the headhunters in the warden ability? He's got 3 of them left. Woo! Oh, he's got the royal champion. Why am I even worrying? He is still sitting on the royal champion. In fact, he was trying to swag like he did in the last attack. But that is a very unique way of looking at Zap Lalo on a ring base. Coming in with the log launcher. Well, it is Stars. We do expect the best of the best, but you can see kind of why. That invis tower was going to be a pain, and he believed he could Sui the town hall, and he got damn close to doing it. Close enough that the loons just had to tickle the town hall for it to go down. Another 3-star here from Stars. His day is going from strength to strength. Assume that's his 8 stars account. Yeah, he 2-starred with the Sui. Man, you guys keep pointing out interesting things that would be nice for me to highlight during the live attacks. Hi, Hooknose. Hello. Hello, Wahap. How are you? So I'm trying. It's really hard when you're streaming a war, right? Like Lex and Eric and occasionally Itsu do on their channel, and Carbon. You're casting every attack. You know every attack is going to be in the final video. So you're casting it, and it's easy to join them together. Whereas when we're doing videos from a Stars live stream, it's really hard because there's 48 attacks today. I don't know how many videos I'm making. I don't know what I'm going to call the videos. I've got to cast and kind of hope it works out. So it's a bit annoying. So I'm trying to string the last 2 together, but there's every chance that I don't. What would you zap on this base? Let's figure out what Stars wants to do. Oh my word. Are you serious, Stars? This is going to work as well. He's going to get that town hall down. But he had to use the Zap Quake to get rid of the Invis Tower. Okay. Now we're going to be really patient. Because I think he's going to wait till this Flame Flinger sets some sort of funnel and then use it to go into one of these expos. Probably the bottom one because the Flame Flinger started on the bottom. Interesting. So we don't get a lot of anti-Lalo targets with the Zap. This looks more like a Zap Titan hit, honestly. With that sort of Zap and this Flame Flinger. So we start the King. The King's thankfully rather easy to funnel on trash buildings that are lined up exactly like you see here. You start it on the right of this building here, and then it'll go left, right. No, left, left, right. Sorry, got that wrong. Perfect wall break. He's going to hit this junction nicely here. Beautiful. Hopefully the King... Yeah, he needs to pop the King ability so he goes up, and he does. Flame Flinger is slowly but surely taking down the Town Hall. Goodbye, Builder Hut. Oh, goodbye, defensive CC archers. Oh, my word. Wait, the Queen's trolling. That's bad. He's trying to send her back in, but she won't wrap here. Nope. So we do another wall break. We're getting a little bit of delay here. Do another wall break. We've got the... Oh, so she could go for the scatter, but she won't. But whilst it is really bad to leave the scatter up, obviously you never want to do that. It does leave a nice path to send a Stone Slammer. Well, no, we've already used the Flame Flinger. It leaves a nice path to send our Royal Champion through. But do you want to send your Royal Champion into a Raged Ricochet Cannon? Stars does. So there is a nice part out of leaving these buildings here. But still, obviously not what Stars wanted. Would have rathered it go down. I can't believe the other sweeper went down to the King ability through the wall. Normally with this Lalo, you're Laloing through 2 sweepers and it's extremely difficult. But now Laloing through only 1 sweeper and this base is wrecked. And I think this attack shows why you need to bring so many different siege machines with Zap Lalo. The blimp will often be used on ring bases. The drill will often be used on any base style, depends on the Sui. But honestly, when we saw Stars recently do the SCCWL attacks for 42 out of 42, the most common one was the Flame Flinger. I try not to go too long over the end of the battle. Because I know you guys want to see attacks and not listen to me. But sometimes it's hard. Alright, this is his rank 3 global account. This account here reset rank 3 in the world. This account finished number 1 last season though, and you know Stars wants to get back to number 1, but he's run into a problem by the name of Itsu. Itsu obviously having a fantastic season. Congrats to Itsu. I hope he gets the number 1 finish, but for now, we're gonna be rooting for Stars. Can he close the distance between himself and Itsu? He was rank 2 a couple of days ago, dropped to rank 3 yesterday, and he's coming in on a ring base with 3 multi-infernos and 2 poison towers. This is, generally speaking, as bad as it gets for Zap Lalo. But Stars is obviously the best Zap Lalo player in the world. Let's see if he can get this base done, and that is a beautiful Sui there. Look at how much of the base is gone already. Uses the Zap to set a funnel, and it makes it really easy. To be honest, I could have nearly done this Sui because the funnel that was set here by Stars was elite. We have the blimp coming in. It is a ring base. You want to use the blimp on ring bases. Oh, that's unlucky. The Ice Golem just froze the Yetis as they came out of the blimp. Thankfully, the Yeti mites get the Town Hall down. Yet again, Ice Golem freezes the Lalo. But this attack is looking beautiful. Can the Yeti mites get the back end poison tower? They don't quite. So hopefully that poison tower doesn't reset. We're sitting on 2 headhunters here. We're likely going to freeze this Royal Champion. with the Expo and the Ricochet Cannon. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't need any more spells. Maybe Stars is just that good. He's going to swag 3 spells here on a ring base with multis and poison towers. Are you kidding? I guess maybe Rage Towers are worse for Zap Lalo, but I did not expect him to swag 3 spells on this. Stars is goated. This is why he finished rank 1 with this account last season. And he swagged his World Champion as well. I didn't even see that. Swag RC on the first hit. That's a statement. Woo! Yet again, that exact same base, and I missed the fact that he swags the RC. Idiot hooked. Hecking bot. What did the bot do? What's the bot been doing? Wait, what did the bot do? Still got a long... The commentary is better than last time? Wait, how bad was my commentary last time? You mean last month? What did I do wrong last time? Oh, it's dark on top. Dark on top, one of the best hybrid players in the world. We've had him on the channel a few times before, and he's drawn the unlucky card of having Stars hit his base. I'm sorry at the start of the text if you see that I'm struggling to figure out where the zap is. You just don't know. I probably could have figured out that this was the zap though. Even I would have done that zap. Getting rid of both spells towers and a multi-archer tower is insane value. But you can see the benefit of Zap Lalo in the meta. Obviously, a lot of the pros are using it, but 95% of armies at the moment include Root Riders, which means you're seeing a lot, and I mean a lot, of single Infernos, which is obviously good for Lalo, but you're also seeing a lot of Poison Towers because you're seeing equal amount of Super Archer Blimp attacks with Root Riders following it. So, what does that mean? That it's a nice time to be Zap Laloing. So, if you're ever going to learn it, maybe now's the time. That Gauntlet ability is broken. I mean, we knew that already. And look at this Sui. Oh my word. This is an old school Sui on a box space. We zap out the back end. We use the King to go in. He tanks, plus takes out some defenses for the log launcher. And you have the Queen on the flank. We're pulling the whole CC here, so that's beautiful. We'll deal with that. And the Queen's staying out of range of the Ricochet Cannon, which means when she pops her ability, she'll at least get the Ricochet Cannon here. She might even get that ground bow. Not to be that person, I just don't see how this defends. Now, one thing I'll never understand with Stars is how he does this army with so few minions. Yes, he's got 4 minions on the battlefield at the moment, but he's got 1 minion left for cleanup in total. But I guess this is why you bring 3 Lava Hounds. You're going to have the pups doing a lot of the cleanup. He misses a freeze. Jeez, you don't see Stars make a technical error too often. Warden ability gets those balloons. Beautifully done. Notice the Royal Champion is not coming in with the Lalo here. The Royal Champion's likely not going to come in at all, actually. I don't think the Royal Champion's needed here. Jeez. Now, if he did have the Royal Champion, you would have expected her to come in on the back end. Don't Lalo through the Town Hall with the Royal Champion because she gets stuck on the Town Hall poison and really struggles. Yeah, this is wrecked. For the record, this is Star's 7th attack. He's doing live attacks on the channel today. And I believe this is the 3rd time he's swagged the Royal Champion. This guy's nuts. Yes, Frame. Yeah, good point. I should. In fact, you might find that I show it multiple times now throughout the day. I completely forgot about that. Because I don't know what's going to go in the final YouTube videos that we make out of this. He's still new to commentary. Do you know how long I've... Jeez, that is a roast and a half. I've been commentating for years. I don't think you understand. I'm not going to read chat whilst I'm casting. I've already got enough to focus on. I don't know any YouTuber who reads chat whilst they cast. They don't. They look in between. But the difference is, in a war, you've got a 2-minute gap between hits often. I don't. Ring base here. You see the zap coming in on the bottom. Oh, it's a level 1 ricochet cannon. So normally, you can't zap out a ricochet cannon with 6 zaps, 1 quake. But Stars here has identified that it is a level 1 ricochet cannon, and he's gone after it. Now, not a lot of Lalo value with that zap, so I'm expecting a pretty nice Sui here. Because we got rid of single Inferno, ground bow, and a ricochet cannon. And a builder hut, if you want to be particular about that all. So let's see what he can get done with this Sui. That Archer Tower is going to be a little bit annoying, but that's alright. Has that single locked on? No, I thought it was on the King for a second, but it is on the Ice Golem, which is obviously exactly what we want. Queen. Oh, I did not think she'd round the corner here. Thought she might go up. She's going to go to ability, and that's a really awkward ability timing, because her ability is going to be wasted dealing with an Ice Golem CC. So not a great Sui, and not a lot of anti-Lalo targets with the Zap. In saying that, there's 3 singles on this base, so there is less major anti-Lalo targets. But for instance, we could have zapped out 2 multi-arch towers or a multi-arch tower with a scatter if we wanted. This Yeti Bomb's going to get some really nice value though. Look at how stacked all the defenses are in the core, but it does mean the loons are more likely to sit on the Town Hall Poison. They do run away from it. Really well-behaved loons there. Gotta love that. And yeah, this is the problem with running 3 singles. It's kind of necessary in High Legends, because if you don't, you're gonna get wrecked by Root Riders. But then even with the Lalo attack that isn't insane, and this isn't the best Lalo attack Stars has ever done, it's still gonna triple because you lack so many anti-Lalo defenses with the multi-Infernos. Star's gonna roll over the back end here. He's gonna triple this with a minute to go. That's not something you often see. That's what you see with E-Drag attacks, not as much with Zap Lalo. A 3-star there from Stars. I'll show you the hero equipment, but I think you care about it more on his higher accounts. Yeah, so that maxed out makes sense. Most people have the RC, that level, Queen like that, and I'm guessing, yeah, he's got a huge gauntlet. Damn, hooked you. I know, I don't understand. I've been casting for 3 years. I don't cast as much as I used to, though. I don't cast as I used to, but I wouldn't say I'm new to commentary. I've been casting Stars attacks longer than you guys have probably been subscribed to his channel. Weird finding another Joshua. Is Joshua not a common name where you're from? Pretty common name. Weird watching Stars without his bang. He has got a good playlist. He has got a good playlist, but I'm aware that I don't sound as good as a banging EDM song, but hopefully I can do a better job at explaining what Stars is doing than an EDM playlist. If I can't, then yeah, I should just quit. I should quit. What am I doing here? My only problem with upgrading the gauntlet right now is, I mean, it's always going to be OP, but the glitch with it will get fixed. It will happen. It has to. The glitch with it will get fixed, and when it gets fixed, it's still going to be extremely strong, but you're going to have missed the best time to have it upgraded. What's your channel name? Hooked you good, don't worry, I know. Maybe I need to develop a thicker skin. To be fair, I'm not offended. I find those sort of comments more funny than anything. I find them funny. Yeah, it's not going bad, Bulga. How are you? Level 18 Gauntlet's reasonable. Upgrading beyond that costs so many ores that it's almost worth not doing. Upgrade some of your other equipment. Here we go. Another 3 single Inferno base. Hopefully I let you guys catch that zap, but I had no idea where it was coming in. It was either going to go for one of the Rage Towers or the other. But the problem for this base is There's no multi-infernos, and already one of the scatter shots is gone. We're going to Sui in straight into the other scatter shot. Oh, no. But I can see why he's only going to use the king for this compartment, because look at the splash value for this gauntlet ability. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this base is gone. And the problem, and why I think the gauntlet needs a nerf, is the gauntlet shouldn't be able to work when the king is dead. Because the fact that you can do the gauntlet last second, a single inferno locks onto him, kills him, but he can still get the benefit of the gauntlet whilst the Phoenix brings him back to life, I think is a problem. I think the gauntlet would be reasonably balanced if you fix, obviously, the invincibility glitch, but you also fix the Phoenix bringing him back to life. Because if that happens, I think it's obviously still epic and stronger than the rest, but I don't think it's game-breaking like it is currently. But that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys love the fact that it's game-breaking. Either way, this base is gone. I'm sorry. If I was Laloing this, I'm pretty sure the base would still be gone. The only way this fails is if he misses the town hall. Tell you what, he's trying his best. Hooked! Nah, it's gone. He freezes. Beautiful freeze. He's trying to swag a lot of spells. That's the only reason this has gotten close. He's trying to swag as much as possible for the camera. I don't think he needed this, he wouldn't have needed the Siege or the Royal Champion here if it wasn't for the fact that that Town Hall stayed up quite nicely. Yeah, this is wrecked. Queen ability as well. RC ability was used, but definitely not needed. Drill's not going to open, and this base is clobbered. That's a word I don't use often. Clobbered. Queen Charge Root Riders is insane. It's insane. Oof. Well, you need to start watching Stars again, don't you? You're amongst the best commentators? Oh, thanks. I wasn't fishing for likes, guys. For the record, but I do appreciate the compliments anyway. Oh. Camera's holding on. I saw it lag a little there. Oh no. So, if you guys recognize this base, you'll know this base is from Blueprint. It is a base tweaked by Dimmer, and we recently did a video on it. And the first attack in the video is Stars failing on the base. But that was a week ago. He's definitely figured out how to triple it since. So, to all of you naysayers saying the base sucks and you're going to use this as proof, that is not fair. Because this base is quite common at the moment. Clearly a lot of people copied it. And I'm telling you, the base is working for me. I've used it 2 days. I did switch all the multis to singles. And I did change the sweeper angle. But in the 2 days that I've run it, I've gone negative 243 and negative 230. And yeah, now I'm in the high 5900s. Thanks entirely to this base. But I'm not expecting that Raymond here is going to have the same luck with it that I do. Now, thankfully, he hasn't switched his Infernos to single Infernos like I did, because it's going to come in quite handy for this Lalo attack. King ability goes off. Oh, look at the funnel he's going to set here. It's going to be such a good funnel. Here comes the wall break. The first wall break fell short, but that's okay. If the king gets rid of this multi-archer, I mean, this base is wrecked. This is such a good Sui. He's gotten so much value. He's got a freeze and a skelly left. If it wasn't for this CC coming out, I think he would have got the town hall. Jeez, this is a mental Sui by Stars. Lalo coming across. We do have a few multi-infernos left up. So maybe. Nah, not maybe. It's Stars. We all know there's no chance. Sweeper is a bit of a pain, so the blimp's not getting to the town hall as early as we'd like. Because look at this, quite a few of our balloons are going to jump on the town hall bomb here. Ooh, that definitely did hurt, but I do not see the Royal Champion. I do not see the Royal Champion, which means she's deployed. Oh, no, there she is. She's actually quite low. Expected her to be higher on health, but yeah. As nice as the core of the base is, this back end with ricochet cannons and a monolith is not going to do anything to 25,000 balloons. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the Blueprint base can't stop Stars after he's had a week to crack it. I know. What sort of base can't do that? To all the haters out there, I hope you enjoyed this replay. To all the lovers of Stars, I'm sure you enjoyed it as well. I would love to learn Zap Lalo, but it is nowhere near as easy as these attacks make it look. I mean, no. No, it's not. Hey, CCL. Oh, well, we know what's going to happen. Oh! So we saw Stars attack this base before, but he zapped out this area of the base because the Ricochet Cannon was level 1. This time, zapping something completely different, because he can't zap out a max Ricochet Cannon with 6 zap, 1 Quake. Sui coming in. I mean, I can see this. Oh, I really like this plan. As long as the Queen comes back. Good thing she did not go for the workshop there. So we got the skeleton spell. The skeleton spell is going to put in so much work. Headhunter's coming in. He's got all of them in together here. That King gets wrecked. The Queen's not going to get wrecked. Or, no, maybe she did get wrecked. King ability goes off. I'm not sure where this Queen's going to go, honestly. She steps in. Beautiful. Beautifully done by her. And if she gets rid of this multi-archer tower, although she looks like she's going to deal with the defensive CC instead, which is still equally as good. But if she gets rid of this multi-arch tower, I see no way for this base to come back. She's not going to do that, unfortunately. But that's okay. The value has been gotten. We get rid of another air defense with a really well-placed wizard on the top side. Now we're going to Lalo from the bottom. We've got the blimp with this army. And yeah, there's no way, right? No way. The only thing going for the defender here is the 2 poison towers that you see up. But even then, one of them's shot at a small group of loons, and I assume the other one's going to shoot at the blimp here. Warden ability goes off. We're trying to haste these loons on the top side. May as well haste them whilst they're invincible. Oh, that's a lot of balloons. Does the Warden ability last long enough? No. Ooh. But look at this. This is what Stars is really good at. He never puts all these cookies in one basket. Yes, we lost 10 loons there on top of the town hall, but we still have another 10 to 15 of them on the top side, ensuring not all of them are on the same tile. That way, even if something goes wrong like we just saw, it's not the end of the attack. In fact, the attack is always going to be a 3-star because his name is Stars. GG, another ring base wrecked. Alright, I'm going to show his equipment. Yeah, there's not many, I'll admit, and I think I said this last time we streamed, when we did the CWL bases last month, which has 1 base for each town hall, the town hall 15 base I was not happy with. I don't do those videos, but I saw that after and I was a little disappointed. Another ring base here, but this time it's got single infernos instead of multi-infernos. Single infernos are the meta because 90% of defenses at the moment are root riders, and a multi is not going to do anything to a root rider. Now, he's only put an archer down. I'm trying to see where he's zapping here. That's why I'm not focusing in on the action. I assume he's going to go for an Expo Poison Tower Sweeper single, or I guess... No, yeah, this makes so much more sense. How did I not see this? Oh, he missed. Oh, you don't see that from Stars too often. He misses the monolith. And that's going to be a pain on the Sui here. That is going to be a pain on the Sui. But we have gotten rid of a poison tower, and a scatter. And when you... Oh, no, it's not going to be a pain on the Sui. I thought he was trying to get the queen to go down. But when you've only got, you know, a multi-inferno in terms of splash damage or scatters, and there's no multi-infernos and you zapped out a scatter, it's pretty nice for Lalo in the end. Now, this is not a high-value Sui, though. We got a lot more from the zap. We have set a beautiful path for the Lalo. But yeah, not exactly the best Sui in the world for stars here. I assume he's going to Lalo from the top to try and avoid the sweeper, but we'll see what he ends up doing. Can the queen get the eagle? Oh, she should. Oh, if she gets the eagle, I retract everything I say about not a high-value Sui. And she does. Oh, my word. Yeah, this base is gone. Think of all the anti-Lalo defenses there are, and try and find them on this base. There's a town hall, a poison tower, and a scatter. And we can freeze at least 2 of those 3 together every single time. And that's what Stars plans on doing. Lalo comes across, not using the blimp this time. 9 times out of 10, see the blimp used on ring bases. But this time, using the drill. Don't really know why. I think the blimp would have worked perfectly here. Maybe he's trying not to use his CC troops, because it's more likely he won't need them if he uses the drill. Either way, this base is so wrecked here. Unfortunate for Philip here. I believe this is Philip from Strut, if I'm not mistaken. Getting completely and utterly wrecked here by Stars. But when Stars finds you, there's only so much you can do. Now, I've had a few people ask, what's the hero equipment? Let me show. So for the queen, that's what we have. For the king, a max gauntlet. That involved a lot of gems, I would bet. Warden's maxed out, and the Royal Champion's pretty close to as well. Greetings from Venezuela. Good to see you. Welcome from Venezuela. -301 on defense. Is that even that uncommon? I assume he's got all his attacks to do today. Still, that is brutal. Unlucky for him. Is it that counter best? Anti-2. Anti-2 with double poison seems your best way. Rage towers on diamonds isn't bad either. Diamonds aren't that common at the moment, though, because they get wrecked by so much. But that's what I struggle with, at least. Is that his main? I mean, this is his main, but the last account is his highest one, yeah. So you're going to see me cast his account with 10 stars, different to the rest. Because I'm going to do a set video on that, because that's his one at 6.6. I think that's very video worthy. Stars taking time to think here. Hasn't decided how he wants to take down this base. And this right here, oh, dude, you got to upgrade your ricochet cannons. That ricochet cannon gets zapped out there because it was level 1. But, as I was going to say, these kind of anti-symmetrical, although, no, this is a symmetrical ring, sorry. But, I was going to say, the anti-symmetrical rings, I find really annoying to come up with plans for, because A, it's generally a unique base, and B, because it's not symmetrical, you have to figure out where the weakness on the base is. Now, symmetrical bases are stronger in wars because they're going to have less weaknesses because it's the same on both sides. But in terms of Legends League, when you've only got 30 seconds to plan, a symmetrical base can go really well. This wall, sure. Oh, that's unlucky. He needed to place the wall break a little bit higher there, but if he did, I don't think he could have got that wall break. Rough there for Stars. That's a really well-placed gold storage on the bottom side that pulled the wall breaker. But the problem for this base is we're going to get rid of 2 multi-infernos. Yes, we could have got rid of the town hall if that wall break worked, but I don't think Stars is going to mind. I don't think this base has a great chance of defending at this point. Now, there is 2 sweepers up, which is a bit of a pain, but we are kind of negating them with the angle we're coming in from. Early Warden ability. We make sure to get everything we need in that. Did he double haste? How often do you see Stars with the double haste? Now, his loons are doing everything to avoid this scatter shot, which is obviously not intended, but that's alright. Yetis get the town hall down. We freeze the back end multi, and that is a GG. We're sitting on our last headhunter, waiting for the skeleton spells to stack up around the defensive queen. We sneak the Headhunter in there. And GG. Another sick attack from Stars. My word. Stars is having some sort of day here. In a bit of a mood today for destruction. And we are all for it. Troops going around. I mean, it's just cleanup at this point. Half the attacks that he's doing is just us watching cleanup because he wrecks the base in 60 seconds. One sec, I gotta look at some DMs. Is it, am I not? Okay, I'm sorry, chat. Unless this is, oh, we haven't seen many diamond bases. I wanted to take an attack off. Keep in mind, I'm doing 48 attacks today, so I will take some off. Once we start getting repeat bases, I'll take more off. All right, Stars on a diamond base here. Now, diamond bases are not common at all. Oh, no. This base is so wrecked. This Flame Fling is going to get so much value. I reckon there's a solid chance the Flame Flinger gets the Eagle here. Either the Flame Flinger will or the Yeti Mites will. Either way, really nice zap value. You can see the base is symmetrical, so we got rid of the Queen, Single Inferno, and Expo. But because we get rid of the Queen and the Expo, which are the two anti-Flame Flinger targets in the area, it makes our own Flame Flinger a very possible reality. Now, you should check in case there's Teslas here. Now, Stars does not have a Hog with this army, because a Hog with Zap Lalo wouldn't make sense when you don't bring a Flame Flinger every time. But, yeah, hopefully he's looking, because there's 2 skeletons on his Flame Flinger, and he is not aware of it. He is not aware of it. Unfortunate. So that Flame Flinger is not going to get as much. This is why you need someone spotting you. In saying that, oh, the Queen. Unfortunate. She doesn't round the corner for the scatter. Can she shoot at the scatter? Shoot at the scatter. She is. I'm sorry, I'm having to show so much, so we're zoomed out here. We're watching this from outer space. But I kind of have to be, because there's so much happening all over the base. Honestly, this Sui's still got really good value, but it also could have gone a million times better. Yet again, making sure we get a Lava Hound and the Headhunters in our Warden ability. There's the haste. We also have the Rage. Rage to get not only the Single Inferno, but look, these Loons path straight for in a beeline for the Scatter Shot, and that right there will be the end of this base's resistance. Because there is this Scatter on the back end, but it is not full health. And an RC ability might just be enough to finish the job, should he decide to use her ability. Doesn't really need it. And that right there is the problem with defending at Town Hall 16. You got to stop the Root Riders, but you're going to open yourself up to so many attacks like this Lalo attack. Flame Flinger got God value, and yeah, this base got completely run over swagging for the last 35 seconds. Okay. I'll admit, guys, I've settled into a rhythm, and that's bad. I need to be on the edge of my seat, jumping around, excited, all over the place, grabbing attention, but we've settled into a rhythm. So one video is going to be on his Max account and how he's going on that. I don't know what the other video is going to be, if I do another video. We haven't found anything new he's done today. No idea, Luke. But I do notice when I opened my phone this morning, it was there was a mini download. So there is something they put on. Something to set up for it. I assume it's set up for a future maintenance. There is an event coming next month, as we all, well, I assume, yeah, we all know about that. So it's likely set up to make that happen. I don't know about you guys, but this is my nemesis base. In terms of box bases, I never know what to do. We get rid of a multi. And we're sitting on a spare lightning spell because there was no point in that 6th lightning. You only need 5 of them to get rid of a multi-inferno. So you'll likely see the Zap used to either get rid of skellies that are pestering your royal champion, or to get rid of headhunters should they be in the defensive CC. We'll see what ends up happening. Really nice double wall break. This king, if this king is nice, hopefully this king is nice. Yeah, nice king. He gets rid of that. The invis tower goes off. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. He didn't activate the town hall, but got the invis tower to go off. That's exactly what you want. Yeah, no point using the lightning spell to deal with the Sui troops here. The Sui troops. The CC troops. It's probably the better way to put it. Now, it is annoying from a Lalo pathing's sake that this ground bow and the ricochet cannon are up. He will be able to get rid of the ground bow here with the balloon, even though the mono's in range. The expo was 1 HP. But we'll see if he takes advantage of being able to direct target this ricochet cannon. I would not be surprised to see the drill that he's got selected be used to go straight after the ricochet cannon there, but I guess we will see. He's going to use a really early Warden ability here, isn't he? Yeah, he makes sure he gets the Hound and the Warden ability and goes across. Now, his loons weren't under a lot of damage at the time, but because he uses the Rage, propels them into the areas where there is a lot of damage, and therefore the Warden ability isn't as, I don't want to use the word wasted, because it wasn't wasted, but it still gets really good value. Now the RC's in the core, and yeah, no way this defends. Back-end single Inferno. Drill's doing a good job on the top side. It does open right now, but that's okay. Yeah, Stars has wrecked this. My Nemesis base going down. It fills me with joy watching this base get wrecked. Sorry, Drago. Oh, it's Drago, by the way. We've had Drago on the channel a couple of times before. Probably the only player in the world using Blizzard Lalo. And clearly he's reasonably high to be found by Stars. But yeah, Drago, OP with the Blizzard Lalo. If you'd like to see more Blizzard Lalo on the channel, let us know. It's just not that used, because why would you use Blizzard Lalo if you can use either Zap Lalo, Queen Charge Lalo, or a Super Archer Blimp attack if you want a mass Blimp strategy. So that's his. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's about to go back to his first account, because he's boosted on 3 accounts. No, I am mistaken. We saw him hit this base before. Alright. Might even be the same guy. Is this the same guy? Why do I recognize that account name? Now, I think last time he hit this, I said he missed the mono. But he can't get the Can he get the mono? And yeah, he can get everything here. Oof. That is a hard zap. So for those who don't know, we're not going to hardcore cast this attack, because we saw him hit this before. For those who don't know, a lightning spell's range is 3 and 2 across. So you'll see here, the edge of the monolith is here and the edge of the inferno is here. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2 across. So you have to place it perfectly in the middle of that. So on the middle line of this and, you know, the middle of that. And if you miss it by even a fraction on one of the spells, you will mess up the zap. And he had, what, 5 of the zaps hit the Inferno, but the 6th didn't. Even though he's tapping it quickly on the same tile, one of them missed. Or did the Earthquake miss? Ooh, did the Earthquake miss? Did the Earthquake... Maybe the... So he deliberately puts the Earthquake on an angle because he doesn't want to activate the Town Hall, and you don't need an Earthquake on a spell tower to take it down. I don't know. I can't go back and watch, but I'd be curious to see what he missed there. Was it the Earthquake or was it the 6th or first Lightning? Nice. 311's OP. while using a hasted super wall breaker to tank the multi-archer tower. He got great value. Oh, yeah. I mean, a single Inferno, yeah, it was a nuisance for Usui and cost him a freeze. But yeah, this base is never going to defend Zap Lalo. And to be fair, I don't think KB is going to mind Stars 3-starring him. Well, he's obviously going to mind, but I don't think it's going to surprise him. He could have run the most toxic anti-Zap Lalo base there is, and he's not going to defend this. What army have I been using? Queen Charge Root Riders. But I use a weird combination of it. I don't use what everyone else is using. I'd probably 60-40 Siege Barracks and Flame Flinger. I don't use Blimp. I have more Root Riders in the CC. Do you know Eltano? Of course I do. He's a streamer, and I've streamed his attacks a bunch. Good player. One of the first that switched to Zap Lalo. And then everyone started following him. Yeah, and I use 5 Rage. I go mass Rages. I'm not going for a big, juicy Queen Charge. Oh, I need to turn invites off. Oh, I forgot I turned that on at the start. Now, I assume he's going to go in on his 6 stars account next, wherever that may be. Yeah. Oh, his Na'Vi stars account, sorry. But I don't know for sure. But yes, what about Eltano? If he gets the Monolith, I'll go bald. You got any plans in the future for community attacks on max 10 or 16? Will they have to go up against other players of the community? We don't really do friendly wars a whole bunch because... I don't know. I think our opinion on it, and don't take this the wrong way, is if we're going to stream, we want to stream something that we can also turn into a YouTube video, because the YouTube video is the priority. So we do streams every now and then, because it's fun engaging with you all, and I mean, it builds a better sense of connection between us all. That was really spiritual and a really stupid way of putting that. Alright, Stars coming in here. I have to assume he's going to go for a Scatter, Poison Tower, Multi-Arch Tower. I'm an idiot. Clearly not. I guess the Expo is nice. I did think that is a possibility. Tell you what, if he put a Flame Flinger up here and tried to go for a Town Hall, that would have been fun to watch. Because he would have got an activation on the Town Hall off that single Inferno. Oh no, this poor guy put the Tesla farm on the wrong side. This king's gonna completely clear a Tesla farm. Oh, but he's not gonna get the scatter. Oh, never mind, he might. There's no... If there was an Ice Golem, he's not gonna get the Tesla farm. Oh, but the Gauntlet ability runs out. What do I mean Tesla farm? I mean Scatter Shot. Giant and Skeletons are doing a great job tanking. This is a very awkward Sui now. The Skeleton spell is about to run out. What on earth did a Skeleton activate the Town Hall? Whose team are you on? That is a little unfortunate. He's still going to get the Town Hall here, though. Sitting on that Queen ability. Pops it. Town Hall gone. Very awkward path we have left, though. Because what do? You kind of have to Lalo into the 2 sweepers here. You could Lalo from the other way, but imagine trying to path the loons like that, and you've also got the Town Hall Poison nearby. That would be a problem. Keeping in mind also that there's often a lot of red bombs behind the Town Hall. Now, in the past, that was for clone balloons attacks. These days, it's to stop Queen Charges and to kill the healers, which is really smart. Really smart, because there's not really any other ways to stop Queen Charge attacks. But yeah, Stars does this smart thing. He lollos through the back end, but then hangs on to his Siege Machine. And the Siege Machine's job, to get that line of defenses that was going to make the Lalo so awkward, obviously, which includes the Sweeper. One of the Sweepers is still up, but one of the Sweepers we can handle when there's 35 balloons and no defenses left up. Stars has slaughtered this. Jeez. Is there any base he cannot 3-star? I think we already know the answer to that, but it's crazy watching this live. You try to do live attacks on a channel with however many people watching. It's not easy to do, unless you're Stars. Unless you're Stars. Hooked, learn how to speak the English language, please. Healing Tome, I assume? Yeah. If I'm bringing 5 Rages, I'm not bringing the Rage Gem. That would be stupid. Where's this 6 stars account? Oh, it's Itzo. And Itzy. Yeah, that'll be his next attack. But yeah, Destroy, what are you using? I'm coming for your Destroy. Also, sorry, Destroy, I had a really good day. After a really bad day yesterday. But I had a good day. Well, I got no defenses left, so I assume I'll jump up a little bit. I love people. What a wholesome message. Can I join for just a while? Because he wants to get better in tournaments. That's so wholesome. He uses Slammer and Blimp a lot. Interesting. I don't know why you'd use the Slammer, though. Don't get me wrong, the Slammer's good. But you don't need the extra tanking, right? You don't need... You've got 3 Lava Hounds. I don't think you need the extra tanking at Town Hall 16 at this point. Whereas the Drill can stun defenses. A pretty predictable Zap Quake coming in here. Oh, he missed. The Rage, the Builder Hut. So multi-archer towers, I think, are the toughest building to zap at the moment from memory. It was something like if there's 3 hits, but I reckon that builder got... it doesn't. The builder doesn't look in the range of the Rage spell, though. I thought it was 3 hits for a multi-arch tower to not go down. I doubt Stars missed that zap. But I got a feeling the Gauntlet's going to save Stars anyway. Nope. The wall opened. That was unfortunate. The King would have taken down the multi-arch tower through the wall. Yeti's come out here. Oh, this is awkward now. That multi-arch tower on the flank's going to cause a whole lot of damage. Where's Queen going to go? She does decide to go up and around. Alright, so he still gets all the value he wanted with the Sui. But I think yeah, that multi-arch tower could be a pain on the back end here. What do I mean could be? It will be. I'm going to be honest. So, you guys, I don't know how well you've been keeping count. Stars is yet to fail today. And I'm saying that because I'm aware we might jinx him here. I think this is the closest... I think this is the first attack where I'm like, this is failable. Is he going to fail? No. Oh, no chance. But this is the closest. RC coming in on delay. Headhunters, they don't have to kill the Royal Champion. They just need to slow her down and help out Royal Champion target her. Which happens. I don't know, guys. Do you reckon this is a 3-star? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not, right? Probably not. Yeah, no way this triples. To be fair, I was not saying he would fail. I was saying this is as close to a fail as anything. Says how much he's wrecking bases today. My hero. Minus 267 from 7. Oof, what base are you running? What strategy am I using? I bring 2 super barbs in the CC on top of that. Does he ever lose? Nope. Well, he lost rank 1, so clearly he's not doing something right. Such riders, yeah. Do you use more? Do you use the 4 riders or the 6? Those are the 2 main comps I see with Super Arch. One of them brings more super barbs, and one of them is just spamming the root riders in essentially. Can we get a full Hooked Legends Day stream? So I recorded. We saw him hit this base 2 minutes ago. All right. Chat, we saw him hit this base about 3 attacks ago. I'm going to chill a bit more for this one, because we know what's going to happen. It's going to zap right here. Or does he go the queen side? I can't remember. Yeah, I was right. So, I want to stream my attacks, but every time I stream them, even when I record them, I don't do well. So the other day, I took negative 320 on defense, and I wanted to turn it into a YouTube beating like, this is what it's like at 6k. Because I don't know if people would click that or not. Maybe they would. So I'd taken negative 320, and I wanted to see how well I could do on offense. And I only got 285, which isn't a bad day, but there was a few hits that were a bit scrappy that I wasn't particularly happy with. I don't know. But I would like to stream my attacks, but I've never finished above 6k at the end of the season before. I never have. And this is the best season to do it. I'm going to gain 17 cups in 3 days. Which likely means as long as I don't go big negative one day, I'll do it. I can go negative 1 of the days, but not 2. Well, I assume Itsu isn't building his own bases. I mean, Itsu's obviously pretty... Well, he's with RH base building. And he's pretty tied in with the the German competitive community, obviously. And I assume he'll be getting some of the best German builders helping out. I'm not saying he wouldn't. He's definitely smart enough to edit his own bases. He knows what he's doing in the game. But likely he will be seeking assistance from them. He might be changing the traps or something. But I bet he spends a lot of time testing bases. Oh, I believe Itsu's more than capable of building his own base if he wanted. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, Itsu's no clown. He could build his own base if he wanted to. But, yeah, I assume he's just using the pro players. He's finding bases he likes, adjusting them and trapping himself. I think that counts. I think that you deserve a lot of credit for that. It's not easy to bait. That's my goal too. Yeah, this is not going to be my best ranking finish in a season because there's so many people so high, but it will be a good one. What happened to your YouTube channel, Hooked? I have to tell this story every time I stream. I was doing both Blueprint and videos on my own channel. But I don't know, I grinded my YouTube channel for 3 years. Yes, there'd be times when I wouldn't post daily, but for the most part, I posted a lot of videos over 3 years. And don't get me wrong, I broke through in the first barrier in terms of getting to 7.5k subscribers is awesome, and I was averaging about 3k views per video. So I did break through in that sense. But I don't know, I was the best Legends League streamer, and it wasn't enough. So I decided that well, my dog died. The real reason is my dog died, and then I didn't have the effort to do both channels anymore, and I decided to do more on Blueprint because it was a bit more financially stable. When it's your own channel, you're just is so much reliance. You don't really get much from YouTube until you get to a bigger amount of subs. Stars attacking someone from his own clan. I wonder which clan these two reset in, because you're not meant to be able to hit someone that resets in your clan. What do I mean? You can't. It's not even, you're just not meant to. You can't. So what in the happened here? Oh well, poor Dev. Joins the same clan as Stars. Thinks that keeps him safe from getting hit by Stars. Well, that's not true. Tell you what, this queen's lost a lot of health. That would have been worth using a giant, surely. Surely that would have been worth the giant. Oh no. Queen, I thought the queen was going to go up. Yeah, this is not pretty. Especially when you invest the log launcher. The reason we've invested the log launcher is Stars believes he can get the town hall here. Stars believes he can get the town hall. Not sure that's possible anymore. Oh, well, he can still get good value. I mean, the queen got rid of the defensive royal champion. That's not bad. There is... Yeah, now we've only got the defensive queen to deal with. Yeti Might's doing good. That's why Yetis are so strong inside siege machines. Because there is always a minimum amount of value they have to get. Because the Yeti Mights are OP, even if it gets baited. Now we're lallowing. Now, no blimp on a ring base. And look at that. He makes sure to get the warden ability before those red bombs go off. Unfortunately, he doesn't get as many loons in as he'd like. But all these loons have to do is get the town hall. The royal champion can get the rest. And she will. RC ability goes off. GG there. Heroes kind of go a bit messy. Stars hacking. Someone hacked me. Someone ghost hit on me the other day. I don't know if you guys follow my Twitter, but I got ghost attacked the other day. Someone cheated, and he was using a spam strategy. Who the hell cheats with that? If you're gonna cheat, at least do it with like a Blizzard Lalo or a Queen Charge attack. He's only losing 200 to 220 on defense. Clearly, the base he's running is insane. This past year, yeah, losing your dog is terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Awesome. But yeah. So that's why I decided to only do it on this. I had a choice. I was going to do one or the other. And I decided to do this. And honestly, I think it was the right choice. This channel is growing pretty quickly. I joined Blueprint in June of 2022. So I've been here a year and a half, just longer than a year and a half. I think that was his 9 stars account. And they had 14k subscribers. Okay. We're now at 50. We've gained 36k in 19 months. That's pretty cool. This is one of the most common bases in Legends League at the moment. I'm sorry I missed the zap, but you can see what he went for. So pretty solid, but easy enough zap to execute. But yeah, this is the most common box space at the moment. So if you're wondering how you can take this down, well, here you go. I really like that he delayed that gob. He pulled the Tesla right now, because now he's splashing the Tesla. Like, the Flame Flinger's going quicker, rather than if he pulled the Tesla early, yeah, it hit the Tesla in the one Wizard Tower, but then it wouldn't hit the final Tesla. That is the quickest way to do it. But yeah, this base is really strong for a number of reasons. It is a good base. But this right here... Oh, we missed it. I am so sorry. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. For those who didn't see it, he put down a giant with, what was it, 2 headhunters. And got rid of the defensive royal champion. And now what does that mean? This ricochet cannon and the warden are gone. This is so hard to cast! Stars, can you do everything on the same side of the base? Jeez! Man's making it impossible for me to cast this. Now we've got the king on the top side. His job is pretty simple, to get as much of the buildings down as possible. I know, I am a pro commentator, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, not going to go for the scatter, but even more, we would have loved to have got rid of the air defense. That's okay. Is it just me, or did that Phoenix take forever to respawn because the Ice Golem froze it? Did you guys know that was a thing? I did not. So the Ice Golem froze the king as he died, so the Phoenix couldn't spawn. What the hell? That is an interaction I've never seen before. Flameflinger just gets way too much value. Way too much value. Now, the core of this base is a little toxic. Not gonna lie, 3 multi-infernos. I can't find the Royal Champion. Oh, there she is on the top side. Yeah, the core of this base is a little toxic, but we hung onto this skeleton spell. I think that's gonna be the difference here. Because otherwise that monolith would have gone to work on our Royal Champion, but the skeleton spell tanks beautifully. I assume the RC ability goes off in a second. Nope, hanging on to it. Beautiful. He's almost exclusively across all the attacks today. When he's used the Royal Champion ability, it's only for the last 4 defenses. He deliberately, makes sure it's only for the last 4, which... Oh. Time. I didn't see the clock. Did any of you see the clock? No way. Well, if you want to defend stars, that's the base. I wish I faced these bases. I mean, what bases are you not happy about facing into? Because stars has hit every base style today. What on earth is this? What a funky little layout. Where are the multi-arch towers? I have to be... Oh, right next to the town hall. Well, surely you go for monolith here. Monolith, poison tower. This is a really funky looking base. I don't really know how to describe it. Oh, stars. Well, stars is human after all. Now, I can understand what the defender's going for with this. But I'm not sure it's going to work. Alright, I'm going to rant for a second whilst this flame fling has been set up. The wizard is the biggest lie in Clash of Clans. He does not do splash damage. I know he does, but the number of times I use a wizard to deal with a skeleton trap on my flame flinger, and he takes about... Solid zap value there. And he takes about 4 shots to get rid of 5 skeletons. Like, how? That's not splash damage. Splash damage means he should take 1, maybe 2, not 4. He is a lie. Also, he is the dumbest troop in the game. I'm sorry, he is dumber than the warden. Watch a wizard when there's 2 buildings left. His chances of being in a wall go up 95%. He just loves beating walls, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. He's just got no vision, no brain cells, none of that. Really nice flame flinger here, though. That ground bow is close. So I think we've seen today that the flame flinger is very good with this army, but it shouldn't be your default siege machine, which is what I assumed was the case when you saw stars attacks from the clan war leagues that we showed on the channel. But I guess when you can plan the hit, you can you're more likely to be able to bring the flame flinger because you can set up for it. Whereas when you're doing a legends attack, you've just got to come up with the best zap in a second. Also, this town hall's gone. Anytime on a anti-2 or a ring, whatever you want to call it, anytime you can sui the town hall, the base, I'm sorry, is done. There is no way you defend. That Lava Hound did not go where stars wanted, but I don't think you realize there's no Lava Hound on the top side of the base. RC ability's gone off already. Not exactly what we were hoping for. Nice Hound pulls a bunch of red traps. Red traps, air bombs. I know Clash of Clans. Single Infernos on the Royal Champion. And the Fox does not make her invisible in time. And this is a time fail. He waited so long to start that Lalo attack. So the Flame Fling is definitely strong. But we've seen in the last 2 attacks he's used it. They've both been time fails. Yeah, I don't think he needed to wait for that Sui for so long. I think he was hoping the single would go down, but it was not worth waiting that long. Oh, so chat. The other day, he must be related to the Queen there. I think the Queen AI is pretty smart, honestly. I think she makes some interesting choices. But I'm reasonably happy with the Queen AI. I am not happy with the Wizard AI. Anyway, what I was going to say. So the other day we released an that base, the 10 or 16 base that we've seen stars hit earlier. We released it, and it's an anti-2. It's not a ring base, it's an anti-2. A bunch of people in the comments like, that's not anti-2. There's no such thing as anti-2 at Town Hall 16. I'm like, what? I know that. No one can stop someone 2-starring you. It's tough enough to stop 3-starring. But the base style is called anti-2. So I have to call it anti-2. And they were schooling me on like, do you know anything about the game? I'm like, yes, I do. Including what each base style is. But clearly you don't. Just the number of people that think they're going to school me in the comments section, but are schooling themselves. But I can't make fun of them. I have to be nice to heaps of people. But I'm telling you. I mean, there's plenty of mistakes I do make in videos, just to be clear. There's plenty of mistakes I do make in videos. Oh, he's using the Royal Champion with the Sui. You don't see that too often, but if it's going to allow the Sui to get rid of a core scatter, some core sweepers, and maybe even activate this poison tower, definitely worth it. Really nice Sui here from Stars. We haven't seen him do a lot of Mega Suis today because you don't need to do Mega Suis with this army anymore. You got to get a minimum amount of value and the Lalo can do the rest. Anyways, there's plenty of times I get things wrong in videos, and I appreciate you guys going into the comments and, you know, and the people who are nice about it generally are more likely to be right. The people who are toxic about it are so often wrong. It's quite funny. Freezing for the Queen. We're still hanging on to a Zap spell here. How often do you see a Zap spell swagged with Zap Lalo? Guess he was only zapping the multi, so didn't need the 6th one. Sorry we didn't really talk about the attack here. I teed off on some people. But hopefully you enjoyed the attack anyway. GG. That's 7 stars. No, it wasn't one guy, Jeremy. There was about 2 or 3 of them. There was one guy that went a bit harder. But it's just like, you know, there's no such thing as anti-2. I'm like, I know. But for instance, you can't call this a ring. You could, but you can't. The idea of a ring is it's a continuous open, well, for the most part, continuous open. If there's one gap, it's okay, but a continuous open part, because the idea is you want the troops to do a ring of the base. But you can't do a ring of the base when there's multiple walls stopping you from going sideways. This is an anti-2. It's a centralized town hall. I could call it a ring for the sake of the YouTube title, but it's not. All right, another ring base. And if you guys had any doubt about what is the meta in High Legends, it is ring bases, and in particular, ring bases like this with 3 single Infernos. This is Ninja. Ooh. Ooh. For those who don't know, Ninja is a pro player and one of the best base builders in the world. Good luck to him. In saying that, we are obviously rooting for Stars. So, another ring base here. Oh, we were just talking about this. You could call this a ring. You could also call this an anti-2. And the reason for that, I'm going to explain on this, is the idea of a ring base is it's a continuous open 2nd and 3rd layer, because the idea is you want the attacking troops to do a ring of the base. But in this one, because a lot of the 2nd layer is closed, the troops aren't going to do a continuous ring of the base. In saying that, this base is so square that I would still be inclined to call it a ring, because it's so square. It's the bases that are a bit less square in their compartments, or rectangular, that I start to call more anti-2s. But for the sake of being accurate, this is an anti-2, but that does not mean its job's to stop 2 stars. You can't really stop 2 stars at Town Hall 16, but you can stop 3 stars, and it seems in High Legends at least, the best way to do that is to put your Town Hall in the center and add a whole bunch of single Infernos and Poison Towers. Really like this Royal Champion. She should deal with the defensive CC here, because our troops did not do a good job of that. But he's kind of left the RC to die here. He puts the Skeleton Spell down to help her. Town Hall will go down. This is now a proper mess. Fox is dead. Okay, I liked what he was doing with the RC. I don't anymore. Oh my word, this is so close. This is where it's bad. This eagle shot is everything. Okay, it didn't take as many balloons as it could have. As long as this mono goes down, the queen can finish the rest. Oh, that was not a convincing attack whatsoever. You see that this base style can definitely work, but the problem is when you run 3 single Infernos, as we've talked about all day, it is really hard to stop a Lalo attack. You're essentially saying, anyone who hits me with Lalo, we're going to give up 40 cups, but if you hit me with Root Riders, you're going to struggle a bit more. Unlucky, Ninja. I don't know if they'll make it into the end video. I didn't see a hashtag in Google Play Beta. What does that mean? I call that a ring box thing. That's a good one as any. Closer to a box base. I mean, it is very boxy, but the problem with that methodology is most bases are very boxy. Box bases often have their you know, will have a town hall towards the outside of the base. Alright, I've already missed the start of this. I'm going to take a chill attack. Star should find Itsu on all his accounts and clap them. Well, I think he's trying to. Are they not resetting in the same clan? I don't know where Itsu's resetting. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, man. Matt OP. You gotta call it a ring base so people don't get confused. Look, if people get confused, that's okay, but if you're confused, you're the one who's confused. Don't attack me. I'm copying this base. This one right here. Yeah, this looks ugly. What did he zap? Oh, that's a lot of zap value though. He would have got he got the ground bow, multi-arch tower, and the scatter, right? Is that possible? I don't know if that's possible. They reset in the same clan. It's an interesting thing how it all works. I honestly don't like the fact that you can't attack people from your clan. I think it gives people an advantage. It's like gatekeeping. It's a form of, what? No, it isn't like gatekeeping. It's a form of gatekeeping. But thankfully you can only fit 50 people in a clan, but still. I think you should be able to attack everyone that doesn't use the same IP. So if you use the same IP, you can't attack them, so you can't attack yourself. But otherwise, everyone's fair game. I think it takes out a really fun element. What happens if you're doing Legends League and you find someone in your clan? That's funny. That will make you... I don't know about you guys. If I find one of my clanmates, that's going to make me 100 times more motivated to triple them. In fact, I'm going to try and swag the Warden on them if I find them. I was going to respond to the comment of the person who's spamming in chat, but I'm not going to respond to him because that encourages people to do dumb things like spam. In saying that, oh my lord. Do I need to time him out? I'm confused, so I'm just going to lash out at people. For a second, I thought you were being serious, and then I realized it was obvious satire. Oh my god. I hate the YouTube. What? What on earth are you... God, I hate the YouTube pop-out tab for chat is so bad. It is so bad. The Twitch one's only a million times better. I mean, Sean, you broke... You broke... Oh, shoot. I visited his base. Oh, no. What? I didn't... Oh, he's hit this base already before. I definitely hit the visit button first. I missed the live. It's okay. He's still got about half his attacks left. Now, I wonder if he's going to let a skeleton spell lock onto his flame flinger this time. Yeah, we already know this is wrecked. Alright, I'm going to... Everything's easy peasy. But yeah, Sean, do you mean broke 6k just as in got there or at reset? Both are impressive. Just, I assume you broke 6k as a trophy amount, given that you said then you took 2 defenses and dropped. Awesome, it depends. So days when, because I work casual, so I don't work every day. On days when I'm work all day, I generally have to do them because I don't get home from work super late and I have to be up super early, till super late, and I don't have to get up early, so I don't have enough time to space them out. It also depends how triggered I get. If I get tilted, I'm spamming out those hits. So mix of both. I'd attack my clanmate's base, but never the base that I got connected. Yeah. Oh my god. Are you a bot? Can you show the base you're running in Legends? Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, but I'm happy to show it again. What is high, low, and mid Legends? It depends on the season. This season, high Legends is much higher. Normally, high Legends about 5.9. This season, you can make a case at 6k. So there you go. Minus 230 today. And the other day I used this base was minus 243. It's the base that we posted a week ago on the YouTube channel. If you want to see it, go there. But I changed all the multis to singles, switched around a few of the... switched the sweeper directions to be more anti-Super Archer Blimp, and moved a few traps. Let's watch a builder base attack. That's what I did. Gotta be a bot. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of him for good. Congratulations. I've never had to put someone in timeout before. As in on YouTube. I've done it on Twitch a bunch because you have to. Yeah, Stars is... yeah. Attacked that a few times. Ooh! I think we've seen him attack a similar version of this base today. No, we have. Zap Quake coming in. Oh, he missed one. Oh, Stars. He's going to sui straight into a monolith now. Thankfully, he's got this skeleton spell, but I think he wanted to use the skeleton spell against these two single infernos. This is a really well-placed queen. Yeah, he had to do that. He had to do that because the queen was about to get in a whole world of trouble. Now, where does the queen go next? A fun game I like to play. Log launcher coming in. I mean, this Sui is so nice, but he still hasn't got the town hall with this Sui once today, and he's tried it. Well, this is the third time he's tried it. Wall breaker doesn't work, but that's not the end of the world. This king looks like he's going to go exactly where Stars wants him to, which is go after this this defensive queen and the scatter. Beautiful. Was that a freeze spell or our ice golem? I think it was our ice golem. I mean, this Sui looks so good. That single's not on the queen. I don't think the queen can reach the sweeper from here, which means... Oh, she can. Okay. It would have been better if she couldn't, because she would have gone for the town hall next. But she's going to get this town hall down just in time. And you know what that means? Time is the only enemy of this attack. Now, 1 minute 16 isn't a lot of time for a Lalo. Generally, if you're a human, you want to be starting about 1:30, but Stars is not human, so he can start whenever he pleases, honestly. Early Warden ability. Gets those headhunters in. Bunch of pups are surrounding the Scattershot. Scattershot doesn't have a chance to fight back. He's trying to swag his RC. Time is an issue here. Well, it's not anymore. I mean, in 30 seconds he laloed this. But time was potentially an issue, and he's still swagging the Royal Champion. I love this guy. I love him. What a clean attack. Finally gets the Sui to work on this base, and now we're swagging so many spells. Swagging the Royal Champion. None of that is needed. I'm not very good at clearly mentioning the 2-star Sui, am I? It's not my strong point. This is 7 stars account. See, this is where it gets messy, because I keep track of it account by account. I would guess March, Sean, but I don't know. Bro, your base got 310 defense today. Well, were you running multi-infernos? Is Super Archer Lalo spam? Yeah. The way you deploy the Lalo is a bit spammy. Oh, I have to take this off for a second. Who you got your money on, Stars or Itsu? Definitely Itsu. He's up by 200 trophies or something. Have you heard anything about the Chinese? I am not permit. Yes, I have. I've heard about stuff with the event. Oh, you mean the dragons? I don't know. But the event, yes. I'd call that a box 2, the last base. I've already forgotten what it is. Oh, that? Nah. Satisfying attack facts. But yeah, if you had to ask me when I think the new defenses will come out, my guess would be March. I reckon the new set of defenses will come out just before the World Championship qualifiers start this year. That way, obviously, the meta's a bit more balanced, so the pros are happy, and Supercell's happy because they'll do it like a week before the qualifiers, and everyone's going to have to gem. 10 million IQ. Surprised he didn't use a freeze there. If the queen targeted the builder hut first, then that makes sense. But she didn't. That's alright. Why Itsu is going to pay you? What? Itsu is not going to pay me. Who you got your money on? Who you got your money on means who do you think's going to win? No one's putting money. No one's paying Itsu. Hopefully not. Itsu is not going to pay me. If I'm lucky, Itsu never pays me. Nice, you'll need those runes. I don't know if they'll do all the defenses at once though. If I had to guess, and this is just purely on what I'm guessing, from what I've heard, that they're going to try and get more updates this year. So I'm going to guess that you're going to see an update in March. You'll see one in mid-year. And you'll see one end of year. They won't be big ones, but you'll see spread out upgrades throughout the year. No, maybe not even one at the end. Nah. March and then June/July. Or June. You'll see 2 defensive updates, and then you'll have a max Town Hall 16 by the middle of the year. Then we have 5-ish months to play around with that, and then I think you'll get another Town Hall at the end of the year. Why you use 2 headphones? So, these headphones make me look... So, if I was sitting here like this, I don't look as professional, do I? I hate to admit it, but it's true. Now, I do have a cord for this, but it's not doing a great job. My PC headphone jack is broken. So, I can hear them through these shitty headphones, but when I've got these ones on, it's a little unreliable. I don't know what he attacked. He's on his last account for. Oh, it's this base again. So this is generally what happens when we have Stars live attacks on the channel. I go really hard at the start, and then towards the end, I mean, it's 48 attacks, guys. I hope you can understand me slowing down a bit towards the end. If he's hitting a new base, or if the attack looks like it could be cool, then I'm going to cast it. But we've seen him hit this base. This is the 3rd time now, and it's the 3rd time in about 15 attacks. So I'm going to talk to you more. Do you think they need to? Yeah, glowy ore is clearly the ore that's holding back upgrades. I think they need to give a bit more, but you're going to see... So, for instance, in the last event that we did, right? In the last, that Christmas event, the cookie event, if you got extra medals beyond, obviously, buying the gauntlet, which you should have done, if you got the extra medals, you had the option of buying some ores. You could also buy decorations, but I personally bought ores. Now, I bought the starry ore because I thought that would be the one that's a problem. If in the future there's a chance to buy ores yet again with event currency, would probably look at buying the glowy ore, wouldn't I? Rather than the starry ore. Hooked, your content about Town Hall 12 versus Town Hall 16 is very controversial to the Clash community. Any thoughts about it? I mean, I gave my thoughts in the video. I mean, it wasn't meant to be controversial. It was meant to get people talking, though, and it did that. I think that's our most commented video in the history of the channel. So, yeah, would I do a video like that again? Absolutely. It's not going to break the bank in terms of views. But I got people talking about an issue that needs to be talked about more. And I got a wide range of opinions. And people were generally pretty respectful. Starting from now, I'll not buy a gold pass. I'll save it for event pass. Yeah, that's a really interesting one. Which is more valuable? I think the event passes are probably more valuable, yeah. You don't get the skin for the month. Keep that in mind. You don't get the skin for the month. That's in the gold pass. Or the builder. I don't know if there's building boosts in event passes. There was definitely 30% training one. Or in the shop over gems. Yeah. Well, this is why a lot of the pros are so maxed out. Because they're using gems to buy these. And they buy every offer. Add Zap Lalo guide by... Oh, if you send that again, I'm not responding to the message. I'm not responding. Oh, was it the same guy? I couldn't tell. Thankfully, you're paying attention, Zero, because I'm clearly not. Admittedly, I'm keeping track of a million other things. You're very beautiful. Oh, no, I mean, I'm not, but I appreciate that. Stars didn't even reset top 2. I know, what a noob. Oh, this is his top account. Okay, this is the one that no matter if it's a base he's hit before, I'm casting hardcore. This is a base. Bye. This is a unique base. I have not seen this one before, but I guess that's what you get when you reset 3rd in the world. You're going to run into a few unique bases. To be honest, I'd almost rather hit the unique bases because you know the common bases are going to be trapped. Interesting though, it looks like the base is set up for a rage tower, but using a poison tower in range of a lot of defenses. So rather than get an extra rage, and making the defenses more powerful. He's slowing the troops down so the defenses live longer. It's an interesting trade-off. I don't know which is better. I assume the Rage Tower in terms of pure output, but you've also... the Poison Tower can also stop the Super Archer clone blimps. So, it's a bit of a give and take, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. In saying that, this base looks super ugly. Let's see what Stars does here. So, King's going to come in. Obviously, the Gauntlet's busted. Yep. Nice. If that King gets rid of the multi-archer tower, this base is in trouble. Ice Golem is beautiful. Now, this Queen's got to step in. Ooh, I think she goes down for this DE drill. And if she goes down for the DE drill, she's not coming back. No. And we invested the skeleton spell on the single Inferno. Queen goes in. She'll deal with the defensive CC, but not really any more than that. Now Stars has a problem here. Stars has a real problem here. What? This was not how I expected this army to go. Man's YOLO blimping. How often do you see Stars YOLO blimp? I don't know if he found the NATO in the Sui. Maybe he found the NATO. No, he did not. He's got 2 freezes though. He'll freeze shortly. Surprised he didn't freeze, because he doesn't just want the Town Hall here, he'll want the Monolith too. Nope, didn't need to freeze apparently. Oh my god, it's still looking wrecked. He's sitting on multiple freeze spells. How? Can anyone explain this? How is he like... I guess the Sui got some value, but it wasn't like a Stars quality Sui. Can he fail? Chat, we're gonna put a bet on this. Will he do a genuine fail today? So he's time failed twice. He's got, I could not calculate this off the top of my head. I would say about 16 attacks left. He has not genuinely failed today. I don't think he will. Single Infernos make it easy. I mean, that definitely makes it easier, but he did Warden through 2 of them. So even if they were multis, I don't think they would have done a whole lot. When will we get new event for... when will we get new event for epic equipment? Soon. I genuinely don't know how much has been publicly talked about it. Alright, let's see what Stars does here. Going for an Expo and a Scatter. Pretty good value. Is he thinking of Flame Flinger in the Town Hall? Oh my god, he is. That's why he placed the Quake like that. I couldn't quite figure he offset it so much. Flame Flinger in the Town Hall. Oh, this base is gone. This base is gone. Now, why do I say that? Because not only is this Flame Flinger getting rid of the Town Hall, which means we can Sui elsewhere, the Sui has a beautiful funnel here. We're going to go straight into this air bow. Even if the Queen doesn't go in the open corner, we'll be able to wall break on the top side thanks to the Sneaky Gob. We'll wall break the Wizard Tower, and then we can even try and wall break the Mortar. Oh. For the record, because I noticed it then, I'm aware that, you know, Aussies say Mortar a bit differently. Oh, I'm surprised he did that wall break. Why wouldn't you just wall break this Mortar? You were going to reach all of this anyway. Now the Queen gets in Monolith range. Yeah, I don't agree with that wall break. Oh well, he did wall break the Mortar anyway. Now I'm hearing it every time I say it. I hate the YouTube comments so much. You've got in my head. They got to me, guys. It's just how I say it. You know what building it is. It's not like you're going to confuse it for a different building. Lalo coming across on the back end. I mean, this hero push got so much value. I'm surprised he deployed the Royal Champion. Why even bother deploying the Royal Champion at this point? It's completely unnecessary. And look at that. We deal with so many of the red bombs. Oh, that has to be all of them. And yeah, it does take down a couple of balloons. But that's not going to be enough. Town Hall finally goes down. I tell you, that Flame Flinger barely got the Town Hall down. Has not got much HP left. There we go. That is a GG. That is a really good way of taking down these teaser bases. Particularly this one. This is a common base. If you can activate the Town Hall, and you've got all the troops you need to go find those Teslas, why not Flame Flinger? The bases are not expecting you to do a Flame Flinger there because they've got a ground bow right there. But thankfully, you got rid of it with the lightning spell. It did nothing. I have definitely lost track of what's on what account. I wonder if the Quarter Expo being air was a trap or not intent. I mean, air bows are unusual, so yeah, I don't know why you would run an air bow in this meta. Add Zap Lalo guide by Stars. Stars can't speak that good English. Not good in English. Good in English. His English isn't that good. Neither is mine, apparently. His English isn't that great, so he wouldn't be able to do the guide and talk through it himself. The best chance we have is me watching him enough to understand what he's doing and communicating it to you all. Unfortunately, you guys were... And I understand why, but you'd rather listen to someone who's doing the attack with incredibly poor English, or incredibly poor English, rather than listen to someone who understands it but isn't the guy. And I get that. I'm not having a go at you all. Who is better at Zap Lalo? Well, Stars and Rakiras are probably the two best in the world. I mean, Stars is better in Legends League. In War, you'd probably make a case that Rakiras is better. But I think Stars, at this stage, almost exclusively does Zap Lalo in Wars for a while, from what I've seen. Whereas Rakiras often does Zap Lalo, but you'll see him do some Skelly Donut or other variations. But often does Zap Lalo. But honestly, if you're trying to pick between Stars and Rakiras, I mean, there's no wrong answer. They're both insane. Favorite scenery in the game? Don't really know. I don't keep up with them all. The Tiger Mount, what's the newest one that came out? I don't know what it's called. Rakira's is number 2 right now. Yes. What has Stars got in mind here? Can't say I've ever seen this base before. That's why he was waiting. He wanted to get the queen with the zap. Surely we're about to see a Flame Flinger. Did he forget to put the Flame Flinger down? I mean, look at the value a Flame Flinger would get on the top side. Nope, we're going to Sui the top side instead. I mean, I get that. I just figured he'd Flame Flinger, knowing his affinity for using Flame Flingers. Look at the value he'd get over here. Completely uncontested aside from the mortar, and you'd be able to tank that reasonably easy. But no, we're going to Log Launcher. Fair enough. If you need the Log Launcher to help out your heroes, then the Flame Flinger is never really an option. Rip the queen, though. Jeez, that ice... The Ice Golem is a very interesting troop. I love that it's balanced by how slow it is. Because look at this. It has not tanked anything. The Ice Golem will outlive our heroes. I'm telling you that. The Ice Golem's going to outlive our heroes. Yep, the Ice Golem's only just started taking damage. Lol. 15 troop space there. Essentially wasted. It's a very bad way of looking at it, but it's also correct. The Yetis get rid of the Eagle. That's huge. I did not think they'd do that. Stars gets 8 balloons in the Warden ability in a Lalo army of 20-something. And it's still going to be a 3-star. Because look at the back end here. Just no way. We've already zapped out the back end of the base here. RC, yet again, not going through the Town Hall. 3 stars. Being able to zap Queen feels like cheating. Yeah, it is. It is good. Hey, Bull. Or Bully. The most awaited video to buy from Blueprint. Do something for this. I mean... Not really. I mean, Stars is already pretty busy. I'm going to tell you that video is not happening, at least for the immediate future. Sorry to disappoint. And therefore, the 2 outer ones should be the same. Sorry, Mate Troid, I did not... I don't remember the base. Sorry. I don't know what FL is. But congrats on a #1 finish in the Builder base. That's insane. Please answer my question above. How to get Gauntlet if we missed it in the event? Oh, sorry. That is a good question. It will be available in the trader soon. They posted, I believe they posted that on their Twitter account. It will be available in the trader soon. So my guess is when the next event comes out, you'll be able to buy it. Kind of like when you buy skins. But I don't know how many gems it will be. The skins are normally 1,500 gems, so you could assume that. But I'd argue this is more valuable than a skin, so don't be surprised to see it for more. Friends list. Sorry, I don't accept stuff. Because if I accept yours right now, everyone else here is going to try. Oh, I like this. I really like this base. It's got a multi on one side and a single on the other, which means if you're charging, you'd much rather charge the multi. Like, symmetrical bases without symmetrical settings on the defenses, very unique. Maybe I'll talk about this. We have Temper here on defense. Now, if you don't know who Temper is, earlier today we posted a Queen Charge Lalo guide on the channel using attacks from Temper. He is very high up in Legends League. Here's the proof of it. Oh, I was not expecting that zap. Here's the proof of it. Because as you can see, if Stars is attacking you, you know you're pretty high up in Legends. But something I was talking about that I really like about this base is it is symmetrical, but the settings on the Infernos aren't. Now, technically, this makes the base weaker. Because if people are, say, doing Queen Charge Lalo, they're going to Queen Charge the multi and Lalo the single and get the best of both worlds. But this also opens up the ability to bait. Because it forces attackers to... take that into consideration, and they're often going to do what's best for their army. So it essentially makes bases that are symmetrical, which symmetrical bases are great and all, but it's hard to bait on symmetrical bases because people can come from 2 sides with whatever they do. It takes that out of the equation, whilst also keeping the symmetricality about the base. I hope I explained that well. Anyways, doesn't mean it's going to work necessarily, and in fact Stars is suing into the single and Laloing through the multi. So he's gone the complete opposite way of what makes sense. So maybe Stars smells a bait, I don't know. Who can really tell? He's willing to use a freeze here for his king though. Not sure he needed the freeze. I think the king would have taken down the single through the wall. We have the RC on the right hand side. And I assume we're going to see the Lalo come in front of her. Yep, there we go. And we're Laloing away. Now, there is a solid chance this queen gets the town hall here. The king is beating at it. There's not a lot of beating at the wall. There's not a lot of DPS in the area. Oh, the town hall went off. It sucks when you're suffering from success. Stars... the only reason the town hall started shooting at his heroes was because he got to 50% before he basically started his Lalo. Oh... That is the best example of suffering from his success. The blimp does not take down the town hall. That blimp was completely swagged. If you didn't see it there, doesn't matter. The base is wrecked. The base is wrecked. Nice try from Temper here, but yet again, not really much you can do to stop both Stars and Zap Lalo in this meta. People are focused on stopping the Root Riders. Excellent attack there from him. Oh, we missed the building, but that's okay. Everything's going to come back. Minions are away. And that is a GG. Sorry to Temper for doing that to you. they give us. Yeah. So not confirmed 1,500. Yeah, I have no idea what the cost of the gauntlet is. But you will be able to buy it. And I tell you what, if you don't have the gauntlet, you have to get it. It is so good. Lol. That's fair enough, Frame, but... it's fair enough, but there are plenty of people that enjoy build-a-base, and I understand why. Oh, this is a titan matchup here. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be fun. Stars versus Yo-Yo. What is going to happen? Guess we'll find out in a second. I believe Stars is going to Zapquake the Monolith in the Invis Tower here. Otherwise, this Flame Fling is not going to get much value. Let's see what happens. That Multi-Mortar is awfully close, though. We do have a Giant, and there we go. Gets rid of some of the Builder Huts as well, which will help. 4 Builder Huts on the Town Hall, there's no way we take it down with a Flame Flinger. You can have all the time of the world, and it's not happening. But with 2 of them down, and 1 of them will go down, I think, before... I think the Flame Flinger will target the Builder Hut next. That would be desirable. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's going for the Builder Hut. Perfect. But yeah, Yo-Yo here on one of his top accounts. Obviously, your Stars. Not surprising to run into someone like Yo-Yo. Perfect Ice Golem. Tanks the defensive RC. Now we need this Baby Drag to work. Yep, the Queen goes in. The King comes back. And this Sui is underway. Gets the ground bow down, and that's huge. Our Flame Flinger is now safe. In saying that, it already got down the Town Hall. That was so quick. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really see a way this... I don't see a way this defends. For a second, I thought the Queen died through her ability. Ricochet Cannon put in work, though. So we weren't able to get a sweeper. That is big. That is big. This attack was looking very tripled until that Ricochet Cannon. Can the Phoenix get rid of the sweeper? Oh my god, the Phoenix is so clutch. Now, probably would have tripled anyway. Oh, and saying that. Nah, this is still on. Oh no. You've seen the power of a Rage Tower and why the Poison Tower, whilst it's annoying for Lalo troops, the Rage Tower is worse for Zap Lalo considerably. This Ricochet Cannon is still alive, putting in work. It's still alive, but as long as the RC gets the multi down, that is going to be enough. Oh, this got close, though. This got very close, and I think we've come to the conclusion today that Stars isn't going to fail. The only way he fails is time, which is done twice out of 30-something attacks. But if you can make him get close to failing, like that happens here, it's a sign of a good base, and maybe other players with Zap Lalo won't be so lucky. Do you recommend keeping Expo on air and ground, or just ground? I think ground, dude. I mean, it depends what you get hit by. Obviously, lower down in Legends, you're more likely to get hit by air spam attacks. So, you know, your E-Dragons or your Hydra or Super Drags. Whereas in High Legends, I mean... Oh, is he live? If he's not live right... Oh, he is. In High Legends, I only get hit by Super Drags. That's the only air army I'm getting hit by. Alright, he hit this base earlier. This base is crushed. He's going to zap any second now, I assume, to get the Queen. Scatter. No, it's just... Is it the same base? Yeah. But I had the wrong zap in mind. Yep. Alright. We can sit out of this one. We know what's going to happen here. It's a foregone conclusion. He's so good at placing the Queen in the right spot. I'm not very good at funneling my Queen without troops. I'm not bad at it. I'm just not very good at it. Toxic compartment at the core, but still triple. Yeah, you saw the value of the... Definitely saw the value of the Ricochet Cannon, though. It is a brutal defense. So, Sidhu, This live will be available on the channel forever. Just go onto the YouTube channel, go to the live, and it'll be here forever. What else was I going to say? And we're going to upload the best attacks for 1 or 2 videos. Probably just one of his highest account, because his highest account's having a really good day at the moment. Oh, King, do it. King, do it. No, King, that was not part of the plan. King, do it. King, do it. Even though he doesn't get the Town Hall, that is still preposterous. The blimp death damage is going to kill the Town Hall here, yeah. How do you defend? Will there be nerfs? As in, is there going to be balance changes soon? I have no idea of balance changes. But there is so many defensive upgrades that... Okay, I'm going to say something. I'm gonna say something controversial right here. The Root Rider doesn't need a nerf. If any troop in the... So heroes obviously need a nerf, but they'll never get nerfed. If any troop in the game needs a nerf right now, there's only 2 that come to mind. No, 1. And that's the Super Archer. I think it needs a nerf. Now, Super Archer isn't dominating the leaderboards, right? But the Root Rider... It is a little too strong in the current state of the game. Also, he swagged so many spells there. If he hadn't hit this base 4 times today, that would have been incredibly impressive. The Root Rider will be okay once every defense gets an upgrade. Because it's a slow-moving troop, and does low DPS, which means when defenses get an upgrade, it hurts the Root Rider harder than it hurts other troops. Because the Root Rider's not destroying through defenses quickly. The Root Rider's benefit at the moment is it's unkillable. But as soon as you see Monolith, Scatter, Town Hall, although you're not Root Riding through the Town Hall much, Spell Tower, what else am I missing? There are so many defenses that need upgrade, but in particular, the Monolith, the Scatters, and the Infernos. Yeah, those 3. As soon as they get an upgrade, the Root Rider, I think, will become quite balanced. It's still going to be strong. We've already seen him hit this base multiple times today. Let's see if we can finally get this zap to work. But as soon as that all happens, I see the Root Rider... I predict the Root Riders, at least the mass Root Rider attacks, being quite balanced. He missed the zap again. He hasn't got that zap today once. Oh, poor stars. Well, I guess I should be banned. The Root Riders, in the current state of the game, yes, they need a nerf. But I don't think there's any point nerfing it now if there's a chance they can be quite balanced in the future. And for the record, I think when new troops come out, I would rather them be OP than not. When a new troop comes to the game, you don't want to make it balanced, because then no one's going to change what they're doing already. Oh, he's messed this Sui up. No one's going to change what they're doing for a balanced troop. Whereas, you know, 2 months ago, no one was using Root Riders because they didn't exist. Now most people are. So they're giving people the chance to test out the new troop. And then when the new defensive levels come out, and if I'm correct, the Root Rider is nowhere near as strong, people will have to make a decision if they'd like to continue using the Root Rider, but they will have at least used it, or they'll switch back to what they were using before. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Oh, this King has no interest in going inside the base. Good baby drag there. So, if the Root Rider is still broken when the new defensive level comes out, then yes, that's when you nerf it. But there are so many more defensive levels to come, and until they've come, don't think you need a nerf. Oh, I don't hate that it's not getting nerfed. The Super Archer's a problem though, because when the new defensive levels come, new defensive levels don't hurt Super Archers as much, because they're invisible. They're not taking any damage, yet all that it does is it makes a few extra hit points, but hit points don't hurt Super Archers that much, because it gives them more chains. So I think the Super Archer will be a problem when everything gets buffed. When the defensive levels are buffed and it's harder to triple, but Super Archer is still just as strong as it is currently. That's the only troop I would nerf in the game. I don't know why Archer's got a level at Town Hall 16. Did not need to happen. Oh, I'm not saying give Super Archers a massive nerf, just a tiny nerf. Well, walls are now pointless, yes. Root Riders have made walls pointless. Spring capacity of 20. I suggested that. I think that would be interesting, but I think that nerfs the Root Rider into the ground a little too much. I think it nerfs it a bit too much. You can make live attacks with Jack. I do not have a contact with Jack. I don't think he'd want to do live attacks. Don't you think that's super... Oh, firstly, hello, Itsu. Secondly, that's it. I don't know. That's what I don't know, Itsu. Because it's a bit weird at the moment. Super Archers are obviously strong because you're not using the Warden with it. I don't know. That's a definite possibility because they are being carried by the King glitch at the moment. But do you not, like... The way I see it is at the moment, Super Archers, like, they're never using the Warden, which people have adjusted to that and are starting to bait for that. But then in the future, you might see it sometimes when they use it and sometimes when they don't. And I think that's going to be incredibly hard to bait when you don't know if they're going to be using the Warden with the blimp or not. People are investing double poison towers to stop Super Archer blimps at this point as well. I don't know. You make a good point. For the record, like, the King bug is obviously really strong, but it's not like when they remove the King bug that the Gauntlet's going to be bad. You're still going to pop that Gauntlet. It's going to crush the core of the base. And even if the King dies, the Phoenix resuscitates the Gauntlet, right? So it's not like the Gauntlet's going to be terrible. It's just not going to be as strong. Yeah, no. Obviously, I'm not as high as you, Itsu. And I won't pretend to be. But yes, I have found the same in the 5900s. I think the Super Archer hits with the Root Riders will struggle without the Gauntlet bug. I agree. Oh, that's a late Skelly. Unlucky for stars. Those will definitely struggle, but there are other, you know, Super Archer hits where you don't just spam mass Root Riders that I still think may be viable. I don't know if you heard the first part, Itsu, but I was suggesting that maybe... Obviously, a lot of people are calling for a Root Rider nerf because they're extremely popular, but I kind of like when a new troop is OP because then people use it. The Super Miner is the perfect example of a terrible introduction of a new troop because no one used it. I'd rather than make it OP and potentially nerf it later, but I'm not sure it'll need a nerf because it looks like the exact sort of troop because it's slow and low damage. It's the exact sort of troop that will struggle when there's a bunch of new defensive upgrades. Defensive upgrades will hit it harder than the Super Archer. That's what I was talking about before. That's why I brought up Super Archer. Blimps. Oh, this RC's got to do work. This hit has not gone very well. This probably is worst Sui of the day. I mean, and for me, this is an average Sui. Also, Itsu, I thought about asking you if you wanted to do live attacks on the channel. We could have done an Itsu versus Stars, which would have been so cool to watch. But I wouldn't have expected you to use your top account. But I figured you probably wouldn't have been as keen on that. If there's a future where you are mildly keen on it, let me know, because I think that would be epic. I agree 100%. There you go. So whenever I say in a comment in a video or something, Root Riders don't necessarily need a nerf, and the YouTube comments go off on me, I'll say, Itsu agrees with me, and I guarantee you they back down immediately. I mean, Itsu's deserved all the respect he gets, though. I'm working on that part. Wasn't Itsu the one who made Warnless Super Arch Blimp video? Probably. I want to do a video on it soon. I was meant to have TK do live attacks today, guys. He was meant to do live attacks, and we were going to turn it into a video about, you know, the Warden Blimp being dead. I will do a video on it at some point. Just don't know when. with the interesting defense. I assume... I mean, I don't know how many defenses you and the people around you have got. I don't know how many defenses they've all got left. But you looked like you had a reasonably comfortable lead. And this base is on the channel again. This is a very common base. Even the last attack we saw with this account of Stars, what was it? It was on Yo-Yo. It was a very similar version of this. But this one, you can't zap the Monolith and the Invis Tower. So the Flame Flinger for the Town Hall isn't as enticing. So we're going to Sui for the Town Hall here. Beautiful skeleton spell. Zap out the core of the base is always so nice. And the King's job here. Ooh. The Ricochet Cannon has just saved this scatter shot. And he's trying to funnel the top side so the King doesn't go outside the base, but he's going to run outside. Ooh, problem here. I can't believe Stars is not scared about the Invis Tower next to the Town Hall. He's not scared about it because he knows he's going to use one freeze either way. In saying that, oh, Stars. That probably would have been worth the freeze. Every time he's done it today has not been a problem. I don't think he gets this. This is going to take one Mammoth Lalo here. No spell towers, though. No spell towers. Well, I guess the Invis tower's a thing. He's thinking about what to do, though. Oh, so I don't think he was expecting to Lalo this way. He's going to lull. He warded 2 Lava Hounds. Bro, he's going to have tanking the entire attack. There's no way these loons ever get targeted by an air defense. But, so this spam approach is really good when you've got a whole lot to Lalo and you're just going to see what happens. But it is not as great for pathing. Invis Tower is locked on to the RC, but we've got the Fox. Fox does a brilliant job here. Those loons on the top side got wrecked. Oh, I have no idea if he gets this. This Fox is everything. I think he's got to pop the RC ability now, right? Yeah, he's come to the same conclusion I did. The Fox is so far back. What a genius Fox. You can't have it be too close versus the Ricochet Cannon and the Multi-Arch Tower. I don't think he's got this, but I can't tell. The Fox is tanking for the RC, and it just lives long enough. Oh, is that... How? Wait, the skeleton's running away to the wizard. 17 seconds left, and he's got enough time. Oh, the Fox is so broken. The Fox did everything right there. It's got about 5 HP, but gets the RC invisible one last time, and Stars just gets the 3-star. Woo! No, this is his highest account. That is his... So, yeah, this is his highest account. Jeez. His highest in pure cups is this, but it did not reset higher. In case you're wondering, Itsu, he's got 2 attacks left on this top account. Stars OP. Facts. Facts. The real balance problem is how broken the Fox is. So I didn't know that the Fox slightly slows down defenses. I thought it just makes it invisible. And then from what I heard, that is an unintended thing with the Fox, that it slows down defenses. That's what I heard, at least. So I wonder if they'll change that one day. Because I mean, it's the same thing though. You want anything new come into the game to be strong so people use it or upgrade it. And if the Fox got nerfed at the same time as the Gauntlet got nerfed, I would be more than happy with that. No complaints here. Yeah, I am stalking the Legend bot. How accurate is the Legends bot? Oh, that is so much Zap value. Oh my word. Oh, there's no way this fails. There is no way. That Flame Fling is going to clear out. I reckon the Yetis will get rid of the RC as well. And the Queen's gonna walk. She's gonna deal with the CC under no damage. The King's gonna probably clear out the other scatter comp. And he can spam Lalo wherever he wants. He will have seen that. Oh, bro. Nah, no way this defends. How accurate is the Legend Spot? Because I haven't used it in a while, but I remember in the past, it wasn't the most accurate thing ever. It'd be like, oh, you got 13 in an attack. But in reality, you did an attack and took minus 27 at the same time. It's like, no, I did not 1-star. Rip the Unicorn. Unicorn didn't deserve that. The only way this fails is time. But the thing is, he's going to be able to Lalo so quickly. There's 2 single Infernos. He probably doesn't have to face a sweeper. And 4 ground bows. And the Hound is going to pull the shot from the poison tower here. Oh, the Flame Flinger's now shooting at the core. And the King's gonna take down the air defense through the wall here. Bro, this is a mental Sui. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. There's a minute left, and I still know he's gonna triple here. The Queen's gonna get rid of the other comp. He didn't even use his Royal Champion with this Sui, and he's cleared out everything. The RC's coming in the middle now. Oh, this might be one of the best Suis I've ever seen. Bro, this is so wrecked. Oh my word. Oh, he's not going to swag any spells because he was just being safe with time. But we all know this was never in doubt. What a Sui. Well, that is a really good way to take down that base if that base becomes even more common. What's a Legends bot? It keeps track of, so Itsu, obviously, he doesn't know just by looking in game how many attack stars done, how much he got in them, and how many defense he's done. So a Legends bot, it keeps track of all the Legends League players, so you can see how well they're doing offense and defense. In the past, it was used to suss out who was cheating, essentially. If there was people taking an unusually high amount of 1-star defenses, you'd look at the Legends bot and be like, that is sus. These days, win trading isn't as much a thing, although I think we've got a hint from Itsu when he said interesting earlier, that maybe it's not as clear as before. Also, Itsu, you said the ruler accounts. Are you saying the number 2 account is? That would be very interesting, because is that not Rikira's? Man, the things I would do to watch... We've seen this base hit earlier. The things I would do to watch Itsu accuse Rikira's, that would be... Honestly, that would be video worthy. How many hits left? I don't know. I'm trying to keep count, but it is extremely difficult because he doesn't go... He's got 6 accounts, but he does them in 2 separate boosts. But he doesn't get all 8 attacks done in a boost, so he's jumping back and forth. In a non-obvious order. I would guess about 8. There is new Legend Watchdog. The Clash King bot is pretty bad. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Okay. Legend Watchdog. I assume it's a paid one, though. It's the third. I know. I'm not saying Rikira's is... Just to be clear. I would never accuse Rikira's of that. That is not him. I am aware it's not him. Gosh, I love Rikira's. I'd never do that to him. My channel will... My own personal channel is nothing without Rikira's. I could never go after him. I love Rikira's. But... He does... But he will have accepted the compensation for changing his account name. So, there is an awareness of it. Not necessarily a choice. Last time he hit this base, he swagged his Royal Champion. I think he's going to do that again. Last year's 2nd account is banned. Why? Probably for account sharing. It's not uncommon to see previous accounts get banned like that. How many devices has Stars got? I'm not sure. I'd love to see if Stars can do 3 attacks at once. Nah, let's start low. 2 attacks at once. I'd love to see that. That would be epic. Ruler is not... Well, I know Rikira's is not physically Ruler, but the second account in the world is Rikira's, is it not? Zap Lalo is difficult. Facts. Makes no sense that she keeps making the RC invisible even if she's miles away. She needs to stick with her. Is the fox a she? I assumed it was neutral. There was no he, she with it. Thanks for popping in, Itsu. Also, Itsu, keep doing your OP content, man. I love watching your videos. And for the record, Itsu, in terms of live attacks, I understand why you don't do them. But if you recorded live from your POV and then talked about it after... What the hell? Was that just the account he was sitting on? If you record live your POV and talk over it later, I know it's a lot of time, but that stuff is cool. But yeah, loving the content you're doing. Make sure you're all subscribed to Itsu. Oops. Yet again, we've already seen him hit this base today. I'm going to chill and wait for his... I'd say it's a she. If you forced me to guess, I'd probably guess a she as well. Third parties even help #1 account. You are aware Itsu's in chat. I don't think Itsu would do that. Oh, that's very funny. Cop that. Oh. Can't find legend to stop. Watch out. I don't know Terrapix. 3 single Infernos again. I mean, that's why Zap Lalo is so strong. So what? It's true. Yeah, the guy's in chat. Itsu is here. He is the #1 player, and I'm telling you, Itsu is as fair play as it gets. Now, if someone was doing it on his behalf, maybe, but I don't think you can prove that. I don't know Terrapix. Fox. I mean, maybe is the fox they, them. Oh. Yep, just another day of watching the Giant Gauntlet wreck defensive queens. Oh, this is such a beautiful CC timing. Yeah, I know I'm running 3 single Infernos. If I get hit by Zap Lalo, it's 3 stars and I accept that. In this meta, a 3-star attack on defense is not uncommon. Most of the time you'll get, you know, 4 or 5, even 6 or 7 of them a day. It's about making sure the other defenses are good. It's an attack helicopter, yep. And what is it, an Apache? Boost the accounts meaning. Boost the accounts is often used when people talk about when someone attacks your base. Basically, these players, not the actual players themselves, but other players, nice swag RC. Other players will pay random people to 1 or 2-star bases. Ah, I see what you mean, Itsu. You're getting sold. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, that feels bad. Did you know that ghosting's back in Legend? I got ghost hit the other day. Woo. Gotta love that. Guy was attacking with what, 10 Root Riders, 10 Super Wiz. He needed the ghosting to make sure he got my base down there. If I'm not mistaken, Stars hit this base earlier in the day on this account, but it was it with multis or singles? I think it was with multis. Let's see how much easier it goes down with singles, because there's no way the base is more difficult. Also, if you're looking for a base to run in Legends League, clearly this is the base. Stars has hit this about, I reckon this is the 5th or 6th time today. Now, clearly it does not stop Zap Lalo, but it does look really awkward to charge. I have no idea how I'd hit this with Queen Charge Root Rider. Maybe Itsu, who's in chat right now, maybe Itsu knows a way to take this down, because this is clearly an extreme, common base higher up. To all of us that aren't as good, guess we don't need to learn how to take down this base, because it'll be a while before it makes it into the lower ranks. But you can see why it's annoying, because all these single Infernos, but also nice little dead zones. Oh my word. But the dead zones do present opportunities for insane suies. King's going to take a huge chunk out of the Town Hall, like he has every time he's hit this base. Lalo's coming across. Going to be an early Warden ability. We let the scatter hit once. Headhunters are in here to get rid of the defensive Queen. She is gone. Oh, the Blimp gets frozen by an Ice Golem. And another Ice Golem. Oh, no. And then is that the Blimp opening? Yeah, the Blimp opened. But the Queen takes down the Town Hall anyway. Oh, my word. And it looks like with the help of this sweeper, the Loons should stay off the Town Hall poison. But it does look like the Warden is abandoning the Loons. Now, if this had 3 multi-Infernos, be very interesting to see if this defends. There is a chance. In saying that, he is sitting on 4 spell space at the moment and a Royal Champion. So, in short, there is no way this base ever defends, because a Swag RC and Swag 4 spells is worth a whole lot more than a couple of multi-Infernos could ever bring to the table. Oh my word, this base got wrecked. Jeez. Nice attack there from Stars. Why is Stars lucky in Legends League? Base is toxic, but you can charge an Eagle and Blimp on multi-arch tower. Rip, that doesn't help me. I don't Blimp with Queen Charge Root Rider, but that should help most people who aren't idiots like me and attack with a normal army. I don't know why you're accusing Stars of being lucky. Saying someone's lucky for using an army that's really effective at countering all the single Infernos in the meta isn't luck. Now, he was using this army before, so maybe you could say it's fortunate that it's the Root Riders made a meta where Zap Lalo is better, but that's not lucky. I mean, look at this. More single Infernos today than multis, I reckon Stars run into. Where can this base be found? I don't know. Does Star miss a single attack? He has time failed 2 attacks back to back with Flame Flingers. He's barely used the Flame Flinger since. But I hope now, really. So this is his second highest account. So his main account's got 1 more attack left today, if I've counted correctly. 7 out of 7. Now, here's the real thing, Itsu. How much do you want Stars to fail? Do you want him to not get a perfect day for the sake of content on the channel here? Just so it helps you out? Actually, no, if I was in Stars' position, I want him to fail. 1 sec. My nose has just gotten itchy all of a sudden. It's really weird. Really hard to talk when you got an itchy nose. You deserve to get top 1 this month for sure. Yeah, I really hope Itsu gets it. Itsu, I mean, Itsu, field note. You know, you don't have to answer. I know you were planning on heading off a couple of minutes ago. But have you finished rank 1 before? I can't remember. I know you've gotten a bunch of high up finishes. I believe you have 1 month, but I could be wrong. Did Stars get Itsu and Legends today? No, Stars has not found Itsu and Legends today. Although that would be the most clickbait attack in the history of Legends League. How much a new hero level? How many new hero levels are there at Tunnel 13? 20? I think it's... No. No, 10 for King and Queen. And then I think it's 5 for Warden and RC. To be fair, I should have cast this hit. He hasn't hit this base today, and this is a really common base. This is one that's tough with the Queen Charge Root Rider. I do struggle with it a little bit. Oh my word. Where's the Royal Champion? Nah, he's got it. He's got it. Itsu got a number 1. Itsu got top 2. Well, those two answers are very conflicting. I like Stars, but Itsu has to be number 1 this month. Tell you what, this is the first genuine fail of the day. He can fail! Oh my word. This is his first genuine fail. This is on one of his high accounts as well. He will not be happy about this. Tell you what, he's going to get awfully close. Oh, wait. Wait, owl? No, the owl went down. If the owl's up, maybe. How silly does that book look? I understand it's cool and all, but it does look a little odd. Love how people are answering when they don't know for sure. I mean, it's, I've done it plenty of times. Itsu, I need a good Legends base. Where do I find it? Excellent question. There's no way Itsu's answering that in a million years. Oh, okay. I assume this is his final attack on this account. Wait. This here is the blueprint base link. But Pepito here has been a smart little cookie like myself and made all the multi-infernos single. I also, when I changed this, I messed around with the sweeper locations, but Pepito just switched the infernos to single. However, and I do say however here, that is going to make Star's life considerably easier. Considerably easier. And Star's going to do this nice long queen walk here. Yep, the queen goes to the left. He doesn't want this king to take down the DE drill, though. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. The queen wraps around. And now we're going to do a massive Sui. And I'm telling you now, I mean, we already knew this was tripled just because it's Stars going in. But it is definitely tripled now. Oh, we will have to use a freeze, though. Or not. Oh my word. You know the base is wrecked when he doesn't need to use a freeze on the queen ability. Because he's just going to triple it anyway. CC comes out, an annoying little CC. Now we're Laloing. Both poison towers are gone. Admittedly, the second one might interfere with a few balloons, but still. Both poison towers are out of action. Yeah, look, no multis either. Yeah, let's just call this attack for what it is. A 3-star. The queen is still up, and I don't see her taking a lot of damage until the ricochet cannon gets involved. Oh my word. The Town Hall, though. Wait a second. Town Hall poison. Being OP. Oh, but the RC's still up. Oh, I know I'm meant to be rooting for Stars, but I do want the base link we posted on this channel to be effective. How does Stars get so much fast CC troops? What does that mean? As in defensive CC? I'd say rocket balloons are relatively common. Top 17 on Itso. Nice. Hook to make Stars live attack for the last 3 days. No, he does not owe us that. Dude, you've watched him do 40... You're going to see him have done 48 attacks today, and you're not satisfied with that. I don't know if we've seen him hit this base today. I'm going to commentate on this because this is a common base. Oh, you mean donations? He has a donate account. It's taken 40-something attacks today, but I don't think we've seen this base till now. Sorry, we are so zoomed out, but I had no idea where he was going to zap Quake there. No clue whatsoever. So let's see how he takes this base down. Now, it is similar to other base styles we've seen today. So obviously, you know, it wouldn't take a genius to figure out what he's going to do from here. But it's still nice to see the intricacies of it all. Now, is he going to use a freeze spell on the invis tower next to the town hall? He is, for the most part, avoided doing that today. Nice ice golem. Now he's got this giant in here. Alright, he pulls out a bunch of archers. Now, thankfully, the queen's out of monolith range here. Notice the monolith is not in range on this corner, but if the queen was on this corner, she would likely be in range there. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you're suing or anything, come from the bottom side. Yet again, he really doesn't want to use a freeze spell. I mean, I guess it works out here. Alright, I'm not going to judge. Just letting the invis go off. I wish I had that level of confidence. If I didn't have an invis spell, I would not want to do that. Early warden ability, but look, this Lava Hound's going to do a whole lot of tanking in the core. And saying that, the single Inferno will eventually roast through it. Ooh, I don't like the pathing of these loons, though. The Tesla farm is going to pull all the loons to the outside, but the RC is going to stay in the middle, which shouldn't be a problem, except for the fact that she's fighting skeletons right next to a ricochet cannon and some single Infernos. If any of these lock onto her, that could be a problem. Look at that. We get a single Inferno lock. But that right there shows how broken the Fox is and why the single Infernos are really strong against Root Riders. I don't know how useful they are versus the Fox, because the single Inferno cannot ramp up in damage in time for the Fox to take effect. Now that the Fox is dead, though, the single Inferno will ramp up, and Stars invests a freeze there. We get the Invis Tower to go off. Oh, this could get very interesting. I think he's got enough balloons, though, to overwhelm the monolith here. That got close. That got close, but Star's going to do enough for the 3-star attack here. I mean, is it ever really in doubt? Essentially, today is he either wrecks the base or the base is insane versus Zap Lalo, and he just triples it. Now, I have no idea how many attacks he has left. I think he's in his last set, but I have no idea. Oh, he hasn't hit this base as well today. Oh, chat, I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. Stars donates to himself in between attacks. Usually. What is Stars thinking here? Well, that was... Oh, he gets it. Look at that zap value. That is... Oh, my word. This base is gone. That is so much value. Scatter, Monolith, Poison Tower, Ground Bow. What? I assume he wants the Flame Flinger to go to the left, right? Stars, you can't Flame Flinger a Ground Bow. Okay. I'm kind of, I'm not saying much. I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm as tense as you guys. What's he gonna do? Did he mean the Flame Flinger to go this way? If he didn't mean the Flame Flinger to go this way, there's no way he'd place the Flame Flinger that badly. Okay, King and an Ice Golem. The Flame Flinger will go back. That is going to be some very hard skelly traps to kill, though. Well-placed skeleton trap there, and Fatoma is going to get the desired outcome there. King gets the Town Hall, obviously. Does the Gauntlet ever not get the Town Hall is a better question. Wonder if that Ricochet Cannon, yeah, it will eventually go down to either the Yeti Mites or to the Flame Clinger Fire Spirits. Right on cue. That should be it there. Beautiful. 1 minute 5. Like, does he have any interest in starting the Lalo? We haven't dealt with the CC either. Now, Laloing, you know, in 1 minute is possible, but not the end of the world. But if there's a bunch of Ice Golems in this CC, and they stop the Lalo, like, if these Ice Golems die right next to the balloons, which they will by the look of it. Oh, thankfully they're going to be just out of range of the balloons. Okay, that's nice. I was going to say, if they die right next... If the Ice Golems freeze the balloons, time will become a serious issue. He is using all his spells here. I think he knows he's against the clock. Skeleton spell for cleanup. We have a baby drag on that storage. Ooh, but that storage was already really low HP. I think he's got it, though. I think that skeleton spell is going to save him. And he's sitting on 2 balloons as well. Well done from Stars there. A 55-second Lalo. That makes no sense. No, his point is you're asking for all my personal information, and clearly the only logical reason you'd be asking for my personal information is because you want to hack me. It was a little bit of a stretch, but I got where he was going. My real name is Hooked. My middle name is 2. My surname is Clash. He's bringing 6 lightning and 1 quake. This is the base he failed on before. Slightly edited, right? Or is it not? So there's a couple of it. No, this is the base he failed on before. It's just edited a little bit. Let's see if he gets it down. Oh yeah, I forgot about security questions. Yeah, but your real name... My first name's not going to be... Imagine you have a security question. And the security question is, what is my first name? They are going to crack that very quickly. That Hound did pull a lot of traps. Yeah, it's slightly different. The Monolith and Eagle look to be flipped. Chat, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been trying not to eat. My stomach is, like, by eating me. I can feel the pain, so I'm going to eat this attack. Even though I really want to cast this one. But that's okay, because the next attack, I assume, will be with his 10 stars account, and that is everything. That is going for the perfect day, and I need the nutrition. I wonder if Stars is going to think of changing this crack he's doing. That's the second time on this hit the NATO's been a problem. I mean, he's going to get the 3-star anyway, because he didn't get spam all his loons in. But NATO's been a problem again. Well, I'm from Melbourne, NP. Melbourne, Australia. I don't know why I tried to say Australia in an American accent. That's the stupidest thing I think I've ever done. Oh yeah, I'm Australian, mate. There you go. There's my super Aussie. Eating bananas on stream, that's a bold move. I've been making bold moves ever since I started streaming. Okay. Stars is currently 3rd in the world, and he's 7 out of 7 today. This is his final attack. Let's see if he can finish strong. Coming up against Den Den of X Team Esports. We've seen a similar base to this one get attacked today, and I tell you what, it did not hold that well. But Let's see what Stars will do here. Yeah, I think he's going to do the same crack. So we're going to have the Flame Flinger down the bottom. And the Flame Flinger's job's eventually to get this. But there is a couple of Mortars in the way. Here comes the Zap Quake. And look, he's going to spread the Zaps perfectly. Oh, that is so well done there. So, Flame Flinger coming down. And how are we going to tank both of these Mortars? Now, we do have one Giant. Giant's really good for this. Because if he's able to tank both of these, then the Flame Flinger will get probably all three of these, including the defensive hero when the Yetis come out. And if that happens, the base is gone. And yeah, the multi-mortar is tanked by the Queen. Unfortunately, the Flame Flinger is not shooting at the multi-mortar though. So by the time, the Queen's going to get out of range of the multi-mortar here. Or not. It's staying just in range just long enough. Come on, Loons. Come on, Loons. It gets 2 of the shots off. So a little bit of damage. Kills a bit of the defensive CC as well. So we might not clear out the scatter, but honestly, still a good chance. Look at the Sui, though. We still haven't deployed our King. We're a minute 20 into the battle, and we have not yet deployed our King. The Flame Flinger's chilling on the other side. This is going to be like a 50-second Lalo. But given the amount this Sui can get, because look at that wall breaker. Oh, and we activate the Poison Tower? How did he do that? I did not see that, but the Poison Tower's activated as well. Nah. This base is gone. I don't care that there's only a minute 20 left. There is no way this attack is failing now. Pop the King ability. We get the wall break. The wall break isn't exactly what we wanted, though. We would have preferred to have got the, to get the air defense. Flame Flinger opens the RC. Oh, she's chasing the Hound across the base. That's unfortunate. So the Headhunters don't deal with her, but she's still not happy. She's still standing in the Fire Spirits. RC's in the core. Single Infernos cannot do anything to the Royal Champion. They cannot ramp up their damage in time. So as long as the Fox stays alive, those 2 Single Infernos there are no threat to the Royal Champion. And what a great way to finish the day. A perfect 8 from 8. Now, obviously, this video, we'll post it on YouTube. We won't show all 8 attacks because that would be too long. If you want to see all 8 attacks, go to the live stream we did, that we're doing right now, in fact, where we watched Stars do 48 attacks, and as far as I can tell, he tripled 45 of them. Does Stars get all his defenses today? I don't know. I think that's him done. I hope Stars doesn't mind me showing this on stream. Jeez. Noob Zap. So I wonder if he's talking about his fails were Noob Zaps. I mean, he time failed 2 with Flame Flingers. And then the last one was a genuine fail. Also, I can't believe I'm about to out technically my boss here. But see, guys, so CCL's the owner of Blueprint. He DM'd me earlier. He says, he has an idea for the next time we have Stars live on the channel. He says, you get on Discord, so a Discord call with him, and you can be muted all the time, but you can spot him when needed if something unclear. That will help him also. I think that is Don't get me wrong, it'd be awesome for content if Stars spoke back, but the last thing Stars wants is someone talking in his ear. I wouldn't say anything. I'm too scared. What, you think I know better than Stars? The only thing I could tell him is he's low on time, but he does 48 Legends League attacks a day. He doesn't need me. The only thing I'm going to do is confuse him with my English, and I guarantee you he fails more attacks. And as much as I'd love to have him on voice, I care more about him having a good day. Would be cool, but no. That is a bad idea. He's pushing his 6 accounts. Yep. He does this every season. 2, 5, 6, 7, 11. 2, 5, 6, 7. Oh, is there one missing? Or did I miss one? Oh, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Beautiful. Should just ask him, see what he thinks. No. Trust me. If I'm doing Legends attacks, I don't mind spotting because I'm not that great, but I'd only want spotting from someone I know and trust and who's watched me a bunch. There's no way I'd ever help Stars, and there's no way he'd say anything. Yeah, let's give him a handicap. He just got a perfect day on his highest account. No. Too easy. How about this? I'll just scream random words in his ear. Lol, Armin. Yeah, that's a beautiful attack, Stars. Oh, the Zap Quake. Swag them spells. Just ASMR. Yeah, you go swag that. Stars is catching Itsu. I mean, Stars might have a defense or 2 left today. Same with Itsu, though. He might say to shut up. I think he definitely would say to shut up if I was doing that. But they won't speak in English, Punisher. Oh, rip Matroid. Or scream, you're doing great, lol. Can we change the current location country? No? No, that's not how it works. I need to edit the Nightbot settings at some point. It's a little too brutal. I cannot change the current location country. If you want to see what it's like in your country, open Clash. Nah, it's okay, mate. It's not your fault. All right. Did you all enjoy today? I hope my commentary was all right. To those of you who stuck around a long time, I hope you got the most value out of that. I love doing these streams. Yes, it's a bit long, but it's fun. It'll be interesting to see next month when there's potentially an event. What troops Stars use. Will he stay with Zap Lalo, or will he use some of the new event troops or spells? Rikira's, yes. Is the spotting for BP content? I think he wants it for that, yeah. But I don't want to do that. I would never do that to Stars. But if Stars wanted to be spotted by other people, they would be spotting it. Maybe they are, for all I know. Sometimes I wish I said you said mate more. I'm not that Aussie and Aussie. I'm still an Aussie, but I'm not that Aussie and Aussie. Like, I can sit here all day and go, oh yeah, Stars has smashed the outside of the base there. He is going to completely demolish the core of this base. Mate, that right there is a 3-star attack, if I've ever seen one. Crikey. Struth. Like, if you want me to sit here and do an Aussie accent all day and do that, I can try. When is Root Rider nerf coming? Hopefully never, because the Root Rider nerf will be new defensive levels. The Root Rider itself will not need a nerf once the new defenses come out, I assume. I'm glad to hear you had a good time, mate. Nice Zoom. Yeah, nice Zoom. That's a good thing. I didn't do a great job today of predicting, talking about zaps, and I'm sorry about that. Generally, though, when it's not the live attacks, when we're just showing Stars replays, I'm really good at showing that. But it's harder on a live attack. Do you think Root Rider nerf will come? I think Root Rider nerf will only be necessary if a bunch of new defensive upgrades come out and it's still as popular and as broken as it is now. I don't think you can balance anything on a town hall where you've given a bunch of troop levels, but you haven't given a scatter level. You haven't given a monolith level. You have not given an inferno level. Even the town hall, guys, it has 1 star next to it. There are more levels to the town hall coming. Maybe a new spell tower. Maybe the spell tower's broken. I don't think you can balance a game based on that. Even as simple as cannon and archer towers, just more DPS. We've got mortars, wizard towers, and air defenses. What are they going to do to a Root Rider? Essentially, every single anti-Root Rider defense has not got an upgrade. Even the Eagle. I forgot about the Eagle. Imagine once point defenses start getting upgrades. I mean, the Expo did, obviously. But once defenses start getting upgrades, I think the Root Riders will be very balanced. New defense level still a month away. I'm going to guess March. But I could be wrong. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell... Why would I tell Stars where to put... The whole problem with me spotting Stars is there is no way I'm of any benefit to him. He's going 45 of 48. Do you think I'm going to help him gain those extra 3 triples? The time fails? Probably not. He's pretty good with cleanup most of the time. That's just the nature of the game. You're always going to have time fails. I think he's more likely to fail extra of the 45 than triple 1 of the 3. Like, that leaves me 45 attacks to mess up and 3 to help with. The odds aren't exactly in my favor. The Town Hall did get nerfed, mate. And Tesla's, good point. I need a better Obviously, this is a Code Blue base, but I need a better base to show all the things that need upgrades. Yeah, take away the King bug, and I think you'll find the Root Riders aren't as broken. Yes, you can help. I think you vastly overestimate me, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, NP. The Monolith and Scatter will do a lot. Why is the King bug still not resolved? They probably need a whole new patch. I don't think it's something they can fix in a simple maintenance break. They need to wipe replays to do it. So, if I had to guess, there's obviously the event coming next month. If I had to guess, when the event drops, because they'll have to wipe replays for that, almost certainly. And that'll be a big update. Well, not a big update, but it'll be, you know, it won't be an update, but there will be a bit of, you'll have to download the new patch. That's when I assume it'll be fixed. No. Stars wouldn't be commentating. I don't think not even Itsu's commentating his live attacks because he needs to commentate. There's no way Stars is going to do it. Imagine commentating your live attacks, but not just doing it, not just commentating it in a language that you're not fluent in. I'm sure you've all done second languages at school. You'll know how hard it is. I'll just put a stupid replay on in the background. Yeah, this attack was dumb. I'm sure you all know how hard it is to speak in a new language. Imagine if it's not your fluent... imagine if you have to do a clash attack. I couldn't speak French right now whilst I'm doing a clash attack. I had no idea, curious. I cannot... Is TK attacking as well? He was meant to, but he thought today was yesterday. He did all his attacks. He had a brain fade. But that's alright. I'll get TK on the channel at some point. I don't know. I do not think Channel 16 will be hard as Channel 15. I think Supercell learned a good lesson. I think they had Channel 14, which was a bit too easy, and Channel 15, which is a bit too difficult. And I think they're going to get it just right for Channel 16. I'm quite optimistic, actually. So I expect it to get harder, but not anywhere near Channel 15. Yes, the gauntlet will be in the trader. I don't know for fact, but I assume the gauntlet will be in the trader shop when the new event starts. When is Frozen Arrow coming? Soon. The last event that was in-game, there was a hero equipment that came with it. An epic hero equipment at that came with it. Channel 16 is way easier than Channel 14. I mean, that's not really a fair comparison. None of the Channel 16's not done yet. I messed up this invis so badly. I was so upset. If I get that invis right, I get the monolith down, and this space is even more wrecked. Lol Punisher. I think you'll find that Channel 16 will be nowhere near as easy as 14. But not live attacks, maybe pre-recorded. But even then, I don't think the people is the problem for Stars. It's talking whilst in a live attack. Now, you could say we could record his live attack, then he talks about it. That's a lot of effort for him to go to. Like, how much extra time do you think Stars has in a day? He does 48 Legends attacks. He's obviously, I don't know if he's still at uni, but he'll be doing something like that. I mean, I think a lot of people that were lost at Channel 15 have come back at Channel 16. When you are spectating, it's also delayed, so the help is pretty minimum. I mean, fair. Alright, chat. Alrighty. I think I'm soon to be kicked out of this clan. They'll need the space. So it is way too OP. Wonder if it is way too OP. Wonder if it is too OP. Keep in mind, it's only the building she's shooting. If she's shooting an elixir storage, it's not really passive then, is it? Well, it is passive, but the elixir storage is not going to shoot back. Am I hindering myself by using Super Barb's funnel troops? No. Super Barbs are an excellent troop. Alright, chat. How long's that been? I'm not going to look... That was a 3-hour, 8-minute recording, which means I've probably been live 3 hours, 20 minutes. Apparently now would be a good time to insert ads. Good to see so many of you made it today. 150 of you still here. I am going to... Alright, I'm going to say goodbye. Then I'm going to insert an ad. If you want to help the channel, watch the ad. If not, I mean, it's an ad. I wouldn't recommend watching it. But I would appreciate it. Oh, apparently I can't, because it says I need to enable monetization. Oh. Ad inserted. Alright. Pleasure. Have a nice day, you all, and we'll see you soon. Ba-ba-ba.